Good afternoon, boys and girls, ladies and girls, whatever you want to call it. Welcome to the Sunday at noon. Hey, Pam, good to see you. Sarah's Corner, Dora B. And Lil Boots was in here earlier. I know Gigi is still on his stream, but I think he's finishing up in the next few minutes. I decided to start on time anyway. And even though we share an audience, so people, I guess, so whenever they're done with Gigi's stream, they will join us. That's okay. As you can see on the board, and as you can see something new, yes, I relented and I started up channel memberships again. Hey, Watcher, good to see you. I started up channel memberships again. It's only $1.99 per month US, and it's basically you get a member's shout out like you see on the board right there. Hey, Boo Boo, good to see you. Good to see you, Boo Boo. So you get the member shout out. You get to see it on the board, which I will play at the beginning of every and end of every stream, beginning and end of every stream right here, and also priority response to comments in the comment section. Yeah. So that's what I offer for $1.99 per month. I may add another tier later. Let's see how this goes first. I'm just trying it out. Right now, my simple goal is just to, with these memberships, is to make enough to pay for the StreamYard fees. That's all it is, basically. Yeah. Thank you, Lil Boots, for the link. Yes. So for those of you can't see the join button, Lil Boots just posted the link right here. Yeah. So you can join that way if you feel called to. Always remember, your household comes first. Don't feel pressured at all. Another free way to help your girl out is to subscribe and to give a thumbs up to this video. Yeah. And also, yes. And also, for those who wish to support the channel, like a one-time dono, the PayPal link is at the top of the chat. Yeah. Hey, Reading in Retail. Happy Sunday to you too. Yeah. So yeah. Hello, Renee. Happy Sunday. So yeah, people are starting to file in. I'm not sure. Lil Boots, is Gigi finished with his stream yet? If he isn't, I'm sure it's just a few minutes left. Yeah, it's just a few minutes left. Good afternoon, Unprotected Lex. Good to see you too. So yes, so I put this board up at the beginning and the end of each stream. That's the members shout out board. Yeah. Hello, Steph. Good. Well, it's afternoon to you too now, or evening for you. Good afternoon. You think so? Okay. Well, if he's not done yet, it's not serious. It's not too serious. I decided to start on time anyway. Okay. I decided to start on time anyway because I figured he doesn't have much time. He doesn't have. He was not going to have much time left, so we're going to do that. Yes, I figured for Sunday we'd start with some prayers. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Steph. Much appreciated. Thought we'd start some prayers. I cannot take credit for them. Steph wrote them. Steph wrote these new Sunday prayers. Yeah. So I thought we could use some spiritual help here on a Sunday afternoon. Thank you, Steph. And yes, so take it away. Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay, so take it away, Reverend Lil Boots. Reverend Lil Boots, take it away with Sunday prayers. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to turn it up if you can't hear it. There we go.
Oh my God.
Whoops. Hang on. All right, here we go. Hang on.
Boy. I'll let her keep typing. Our Negz, who art in the attic, how that be thy alpha from Clonopin come, thy food stamps be done in the attic as in the bodega. Give us this day our daily peanut butter, and forgive us our transgressions as we forgive those who transgress against us, who harass against us. Lead us not into good, but deliver us from struggle straps. For thine is Grandma House. Oh my God.
That is love. Chef's
the
kiss.
DBT, and the base.
And the paper.
Okay. Whoops. Hang on. And we have a second prayer because, hey, why relegate talent to only one prayer? So once again, written by Steph, delivered by, well, Reverend Little Boots.
Who art in the DC, sorta, in the Washington DC. Our Claire, who art in the DC, how to be thy Mima. From litigation come, thy war chest be done in the attic as it is in Washington. Give us this day our daily goose fat, and forgive us our EPOs, as we forgive those who take out EPOs against us. Lead us not into Botox, oh no, but deliver us from the GERD. For thine is Mrs. Nick's house. The designer bags, Pinky vapes, forever and ever. Amen.
Yay, bravo, bravo. Bravo, Reverend Lil Boots. And also, we've got Shiza F. Ucker.
Shiza F. Ucker at her service. To Begsy Klonka was a muse who was late with his allowance. She was quick to accuse she was no longer of any use. No siree. Both ran out of clues. And the attic shut down. Oh, dang. I forgot to do the warm-up. I forgot to feel who I was. Oh, well. Next time. Bye-bye. Ah, these glasses. Can't see.
Yeah, I was wearing. Thank you. She's a F. Ucker. Yes. So I figured it would be apropos because we all heard a few days ago Begsy with this silly little community tab, trying to tug the heartstrings and be manipulative and playing the victim, saying he was done. I'm surprised he isn't back on Crumble yet, honestly. I'm surprised he's not back. But he has started on something called Kick, which I have no clue what that is. I don't even know if you can make money on Kick. Then there is the stream we're about to react to that took place when? Was it yesterday? Was it earlier today? Probably yesterday. Yes, Traffic had the terror couple on, the happy power couple of Begsy and Klonka. He had them on. Good gosh. Traffic, if you lose your ban evading channel, now who will host them? Who will host the power couple? Oh no, say it ain't so. Hey, Kimmy Sunshine, good to see you. Yeah. So, yeah. So anyways, hey, Sally, good to see you. You think the DC is your favorite, Little Boots? Yeah. Little Boots, I saved both of them if you want to redo them. The prayers. Thank you so much, Steph, for linking people over there. Thank you so much. Hope everyone is having a good weekend. I'll be listening mostly. Not a problem at all, Little Boots. Thank you. I need to redo this more seriously. You don't need to be serious, like. Oh, gosh. Oh, Meemaw said she was done. Yeah, I was about to get to that. I did not watch the stream. It'll be another blind react. What else is new? Yeah, I'm lazy. So I do these blind reacts. But from what I heard later on, that DC has decided she's no longer doing this either. So is this her swan song? Let's remember, Klonka has no more gainful employment. Whatever will she do to support her gigolo? Whatever will she do to support her gigolo? But we just had the prayers. Boo Boo, he was just in before his stream. It's ended now. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Well, for how long will that last? That's the thing, Boo Boo. How long will that last? He's only got 40 followers. Hope that cult has fun over there. Good to see you too, Kimmy Sunshine. Yeah. Kick only takes 5%, I heard. I know so many people that went over there and said they make more than here. Do they really, Pam? Oh, my God. Hey, Sama. Good to see you. Good to see you, Sama. Yeah, thank you, Reverend Steph and Reverend Lil Boots. Yeah. Hey, Vintage Camera Girl. Doing my paint by numbers. Thank you for giving me something to keep me company. It's our pleasure here. It's our pleasure here, Vintage Camera Girl. Seller Place in DC. Well, it's entirely possible Hussey's lawyer may put that condo in, put a lien on that condo, right? I also sent it to you, Fedora, in case you don't want to give them a view. Where did you send it to me, Sama? Can you tell me where you sent it to me? On Twitter? Let me see. Let me see. You sent it to me on Twitter? Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. It's on a Google Drive. Interesting. Okay, hang on. Let's see if I can open it. Sometimes Google Drive is hit or miss around here. Okay, I need access. Dang. I got to request access. Okay. Request sent. Apparently it said I had to request access to it, Sama, but thank you anyway. Like I said, sometimes it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss, yes. And yes, as many notice, if you come in, I do have channel memberships now. Yep. I'll put the member shout out board up once again before we get on to the festivities. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So here it is. I did well the first day with my channel memberships. Steph, thank you for gifting all those memberships. Much appreciated to you. And yep, Hillbilly Belinda started it all off. Yes, Hunchback Nation. Good to see you, GP. Good to see you. That shouldn't. Oh my goodness. Yeah. No, don't apologize, Sama. It's like I said, Google Drive can be hit or miss around here. Don't apologize. It's okay. You missed the beginning last night. We'll catch up. Yeah. So apparently, cool. So, anyways, that's like I said, I'm offering priority response to comments, priority reply to comments from the members on the comment section, and I'm offering the shout out, member shout outs. So there's that. Hunchback Nation. So there's that. There you go. So anyways. Okay. Hunchback Nation. Just approved it? Okay, thank you. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, here we go. I think we're opening it. Okay. Okay, thank you. Oh, we even get the chat too. Wow, we get the chat. Yes, I've been sparring with old D. Higgins on Twitter for the past, I don't know, 24, 48 hours on and off. I mean, I was out all day yesterday, so I took a break from Twitter. Here's the thing. I find it funny. Okay. Okay, there we go. I can't multitask. I always sucked at multitasking. Yeah, I forgot to bring the guitar here. Oh, well. Forgot to bring the guitar. I had a comment saying that my tambourine hurts their ears when they put on the, yeah, thank you. Okay. Okay, we're done with Gigi. Okay. All right, so there it is. Hussy Nation, Hussy Nation. Happy, hello, Happy. Good to see you. Happy Sunday to you too. Cherries now. Hey, Cherries now. Welcome. You joined. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the Mad Hatters. Thank you for joining the Mad Hatters. Welcome and welcome. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Much appreciated. Yes, you're multitasking. I'm not good at it. Hey, Kimchi, good to see you. I am not very good at it. You would just remember to turn gift memberships on. Is it for me to? I have to turn it on, Steph, or does somebody else do that? Sorry, we all know I'm not tech savvy, and I'm not cool, and I'm from the early 1700s. For those who don't know, yes. Thank you, Reverend Steph, for the gifts. Absolutely. Oh, no, it's for people in chat. Okay, so that's it. If you want to gift memberships the way Steph did the other day. Oh, thank you, Kimmy Sunshine. Sama. Oh, who has gifted all these memberships? Hang on. Oh, Steph, you gifted new memberships. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Welcome, Kimmy Sunshine. Welcome. Welcome, Kimmy Sunshine. Welcome. Cherry Snow, welcome. Ari Darling, good to see you. Welcome, Ari Darling. And Kimmy Sunshine, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Madhouse. We are all mad here. Yes, I'm going to start developing an Alice in Wonderland theme. That's okay. Yes, thank you so much, Steph, for gifting all these memberships. I so appreciate you. Okay, cool. So yeah, the members board, the members shout out board is going to. You didn't have it before, Sama? Hey, Ada Blue, good to see you. Yeah. So apparently I learned Klonka is, this may be her, that's, anyways, her going on. Hey, Hussy, good to see you. It's okay, Hussy, good to see you. Hey, Amber Chick. Hey, Amber Chick. There you go. So anyways, what we're going to do, we are going to react to Trash Extreme because he had the Terror couple on, the Terror Power couple on. Now, not only is Begsy whining about quitting, but apparently, and I didn't watch this stream, it's going to be a blind react, like I said earlier. Apparently, this might be Klonka's swan song as well. So let's hope she went out a winner. Let's hope that the power couple went out a winner. I'm not very faithful. I don't have much faith about that. But let's hope they went out a winner. There we go. Are Hussy and Jean and Hussy one and the same on Twitter? I don't know. I thought they were. I could be wrong. Hey, Beatrix. Good to have you along for the ride. Good to have you along for the ride. Good morning. It's afternoon here, but good morning. It's morning somewhere in the world on the West Coast. Yes, it's still quite early on it for a Sunday morning. My viewers out on the West Coast. For those out in the UK and the rest of Europe, it's evening over there. Yeah, it's evening. So over here, it's lunchtime. It's about lunchtime over here. Okay. Thank you so much, Sama. We're going to be watching what you provided me. Much appreciated. We're going to be watching what you provided me so we don't give him the view. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so why not? We've got 53 people in the chat. Thank you so much. A reminder, I only have one monitor. I do need to, what's on the horizon for me also is I have to look to hire someone to teach me how to use OBS because I want to do better, look more professional looking streams. I want to have weird super chat alerts and channel membership alerts. You know, I want to have the weird alerts. I've got one of DCMediagirl barking like a dog that I'm looking for a way to use it. DCMediagirl barking like a dog. So yeah. I don't know. Do I even have that? Do I even have it? Let me see if I have that on file on my computer. Hang on. Let me see if I even have that. Yeah, I think I do. Let's play it. Let's play it. Let's play it. See, I'd like to have that as an alert. I'd like to have that as an alert. I would. It would be, wouldn't it, Amber? It would be. Hey, Dad. Good to see you. Good to see you, Dad. See, I'd love to have this as an alert. That's why I want to. That's one of the reasons why I want to learn how to use OBS, and I have to hire someone to teach me because this dyslexic brain cannot teach herself. So there is that. Yeah. So here it goes. Let's play it again. Klonka barking like a dog. Should we do it one more time? One more time before we start the reaction? We'll do it one more time before we start the reaction. One more time. One last time. Let's do it with feeling. Let's do it with feeling. You would, eh, Kimmy? Right on. I would love to have that. YouTube has a tutorial for everything. Watch a video, slow it down. You can teach yourself for free. Really? Reading and retail? I didn't know that. Thank you. I will look into that. I will definitely. Yeah, I see you looking at her. He's got the dog cow stick to it. Ain't that right, Dad? I know, Sally. I know. All right. We're going to start the reaction. Okay. Yeah, we're going to start the reaction. Share screen. And wait a minute. I got to get this off first. Okay. I got to get this removed from stream. Okay. All right. Remove from studio. Okay. So we're going to start the reaction. We're going to start the reaction. All right. Here we go. Thank you, Sama, for providing a video so we don't give another. Yes, thank you so much, Steph. Oh, Steph gifted in new memberships. Thank you so much again. Much appreciated. Congratulations, Amber, Renee, for becoming members. Congratulations. The Reverend Steph there. Thank you. And Sama became a member. Yeah, thank you so much. Steph, everybody thanks Steph. She's been very, very generous with the memberships. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get started. Okay. Shall we? Yes, let's get started. All right. Okay. So, all right. Hopefully this plays. Like I said, this is not. So look on the chat. It says Holly Big Mac. D, I've been enjoying your twittering today. Yes, her twittering with me. Oh, God. I love it. These people are such tryhards. They wouldn't know. They wouldn't know a good clap back if it, well, clap back at them, I guess. Okay, let's get started.
Okay. I'm just killing terrorists in the game.
Okay. I guess he's playing a video game. Okay. Oh shoot. Hang on. If this is not going to work, we're going to have to watch it from YouTube. Oh no. Okay. Uh-oh. Dang. Okay. Oh, it's over.
I'm playing COD.
I don't think I've ever played
Call of Duty. Yeah.
Call of Duty. Call of Duty. COD.
COD.
COD. Like as in the scent that Klonka prefers to use for her panty liners. There we go.
Yeah,
I'm such a boomer.
I'm a nerd.
You wish you could be a nerd, dude. You wish you could be a nerd.
Man, I just fallen out of the loop with video games and stuff. Like I couldn't keep up with all of it. Let
me see chat if it's being. Hey, Wind Chimes, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Much appreciated. Yes, Josette, welcome, watcher, and Smell of Rain. Welcome, new members. Thank you, gently. There's 360p available, but maybe that's the 720 having a hard time loading. But it's all done processing. It should work fine. Oh yeah, we're not going to be sitting all afternoon reviewing the whole thing. It's 2.5 hours long, and I'm not going to be. Yeah, I know, Steph. I'm sorry I grossed you out. Oh God, I'm bad. I'm really, really bad. I know. Yes, yes, I found that Cali emoji. It's yeah. Welcome, Wind Chimes. Thank you so much. Yes, welcome, Wind Chimes. Thank you so much. All right, so this is smaller. If you guys want it bigger, I can switch over to the original stream. I can switch it to the original stream if you want it bigger. If you're fine with that, let me know. Let me know in chat. I'll leave it here at this for now. If you want it bigger, I have to move to the other. Yeah, hang on. Or can I move to full screen? No, I can. Oh, good. Okay, I can. Sorry, I've never played a video from Google Drive before. So this is a first for me. Okay, hang on.
I still have a Nintendo 64. Like, I'd rather play that compared
I'd
to
love to have one.
Yeah, that's like.
What the hell are you sucking on, Bags? What are you sucking on?
Remember, like Mortal Kombat on N64 and James Bond and all those games?
Oh my goodness, Klonka's choking today. She's choking. Yeah. One of the things, even though I still miss smoking cigarettes, one of the things I don't miss about cigarettes is the constant coughing. That's one thing I don't miss, the constant coughing. I cough, I still cough, but a lot less.
So that pissed me off, man. Because my friend was like really good at it, and I always resented him for it. It always resulted in real life violence. So.
Oh yes, because we know how you your penchant for violence. We all know your penchant for violence.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and my buddies after school, we'd always play Mortal Kombat, Nintendo.
Okay, let's move this forward because I'm really not interested in video game talk. And I'm not a channel that reviews video games. So let's move this a bit and see what they do. Okay, I don't know.
Horrendously awry. And this
Oops, hold on. Maybe I went too fast. Dang, I shouldn't have mentioned the coughing bit. Damn it. Oh gosh, this is a curse. Okay.
driving and people are calling over and over and over and over and over again, and I keep hitting, I mean, now I've
Who's calling you, Klonka? Who's calling you? Are your imaginary friends making prank phone calls yet again? Are they?
got the I've got the phone it's rigged up to Siri. So Siri will ask me, do you want to answer it? And I'll say no, send it straight to voicemail. But people don't understand that it sounds like nothing. It sounds like it's no big deal, but it is a big deal because some of us have things to do. And the things that we have to do require our full attention, whether it's driving, when I've been driving for 8, 9, 10 hours and somebody keeps calling and they turn it into content and they think it's fucking hilarious. And then honestly, it's funny because when I was driving here yesterday, I came to a decision. And when I got here, I discovered that Negz and I were literally like on a mind meld. We were on the same
Mind meld. Do I want to know what this is? Is this some kind of sci-fi thing? Is mind meld? Oh, wait a minute. She passes him on good days. If he behaves himself, she lets him, she throws a few brain cells his way. Got it. Okay.
path. Only we didn't discuss it with each other. It was just kind of a coincidence.
There's no such thing as coincidence.
I mean, I too have had enough. During lockdown, going live was a very easy.
Is this the announcement of the Swan song? Come on, Klonka, go out a winner. Go out a winner for once. Do it. Oh my goodness. Oh, according to Anna Nicole, she's a mod. Look at her, Anna Nicole. But she claimed she was still staying in in their cesspool of a community because she was afraid of what would happen. Here we go. Bubble Tea needs to stop calling DC endlessly and making content out of it. It's not funny. If it was happening to her, she would be crying. Well, it depends on the phone call, I guess. Depends on the phone call. And there's Alex Glitter, also a mod. Oh, gosh, this is weird. All right, let's go.
Easy way to make money. People were bored. People wanted company. People wanted, community and all that.
That's true. That's true. That's why at that time I was doing a lot of streaming at that time, at least for the first part of the pandemic. And then the second part of the pandemic, I had other issues that, I was still recovering from my pericarditis in the second part of the pandemic. So there was all that. I was trying to quit smoking. Yeah. Year and a half, boys and girls, that I quit smoking. A year and a half. No, I don't even have binky vapes. No binkies.
But in the past year or so, things have gone.
Oh, look at D. Higgins. Nikki, it's going to stop. So Nikki Chuckles and Anna Nicole are both playing themselves and alternating between sock accounts. Ain't that? I love it for them. So, I get it why she's doing that. So it gives traffic 2 views for the price of 1. 2 for the price of 1. Oh, God. Was that the Double Mint twins? Okay.
Gone horrendously awry. And this going IRL and this poking into our lives. And
oh my God, you go IRL. You poke into other people's lives. First you posted Hussey's ex-wife on your screen. And then you posted Sam and Yaba's house. And I think you're jealous of that house. You go IRL nobody goes IRL more than you people do. And Traffic, he actually called my actual phone number. Oh God. No.
Stalking and looking up my my job stuff, looking up my education stuff, sending people to.
Hasn't it occurred to you that your own online activity lend itself to that? You chose to ruin your own career. I mean, what a sad end to a journalism career. I've said this before. Sad ending. Stuck on YouTube. You're in big city Washington, D.C. You had the MAGA marches on January 6th, 2 years ago, right nearly at your front door. But you chose to stay locked up and cover the same fat women. Okay? So you ended your own career. You chose to have that very sad ending to that career.
To the door, terrorizing. Look, there's a no caller ID call coming in right now.
Oh, there's a call coming in? Come on, let's hear
Amazing
it.
These people
how that
don't
works.
See, when I received my call, the second call, I played it live on my screen. The first call I got, they were dumb enough because I let it go to voicemail because there was an unknown number. I let it go to voicemail. They were dumb enough to leave a voicemail. I fired up a stream. I played it to my audience. And the second time they called, I was on stream and I allowed the audience to hear it. So there is proof, yes, that the calls happen. Unlike what you say, Traffic, you have a very convenient, oh God, got a slow leak there, don't you? Oh no, wait, you're too constipated for that. Dang, I'm not on a roll today.
realize that there's applications that unmask these numbers.
Mhm.
Even if they're using *67, even if you make the call unavailable, even if you use a Google Voice number, there's ways to unmask these numbers.
You would know that, wouldn't you? And you would know that. Yeah, you would know all that.
And it just, there's a few things that they can make it worse on themselves when they're doing this.
Mhm.
And eventually those numbers can get tracked down. They might take a little bit of time before they can be traced back to that person.
Mhm.
But, they think they're being funny, think they're being slick, but it's going to come back, to this person. And then it's going to, then people are going to freak out, when all of her information gets out there, her name and her address and stuff. They're gonna be like all up in arms. Oh, why did this happen? Well, you kept calling a person 30, 40, 50 times a day. What did you expect was going to happen?
Oh, I'm sorry that happened to you, Kimmy Sunshine. I'm sorry that happened to you. Oh gosh, yeah, it happens. Yeah, you have to do it on your own timetable, and it is tough. It is a tough addiction to get there. Hey, Sarah, good to see you. Yes, it is sad, isn't it? Yeah, it is sad. I was watching that. Oh, it was horrific. Was it, Beatrix? We'll try to make it palatable over here. We'll try to make it palatable. Yeah. Sure, Clock. Your headphones. Hey, Kitty. Good to see you. Hawker, Big Bag, my favorite. Hey, smell of rain. Did anybody else drop in? Hang on. Besides Kitty and Chubby Moose? Yeah. She needs a proper job because Biggs is costing her. Yes, and Vintage, I don't know if you heard it, but when I asked Beggsy directly on his silly little snowflake panel, I asked him why he didn't work, because he kept claiming again he was the most dangerous man on the planet. So I asked him, if he was so dangerous, why doesn't he have a real job? Why doesn't he not have a job? He said having a job was too dangerous for him. Yeah. No, it isn't. It's on YouTube. Although this is on Google Drive, Reading and Retail. I'm playing from Google Drive. I'm trying it for now. If it's palatable, I'll keep it there. If not, I'll switch to the original traffic stream. I'll switch to the original traffic stream if this doesn't work out. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? But oh my goodness. Yeah, she's back in Indiana. The Mike that's all dressed up. See, the Mike, only she would dress up a Mike, She independently decided to also quit the internet at the very same time. Oh yeah, so independent, right? Yeah, let's see if DC goes out a winner. Let's see if she goes out a winner. Okay. Thank you, Kitty. Thank you, Kitty, for putting my Instagram links out there. Thank you. I do feel sorry for her because he's manipulated her into losing everything she cares about. I know, right, Vintage? I mean, look at this, Fall from Grace. She had this nice, beautiful, airy, because I've seen the pictures of her condo, and it's beautiful. I'd live there, for fuck's sake. It's modern. I'd live there. To move from that to a dingy, smelly old attic in Indiana, in Nowhereville, Indiana, what a fall from grace. She loses her long-standing YouTube channel because Beggsy couldn't resist playing corn on the screen. You know what I mean? Like, I would go after him. I know, Chubby Moose. I know. Thank you for putting up my Twitter. For those who want to follow me on Twitter, there it is on the screen. Yeah. It is beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, it was. Yeah, exactly, Ada Blue. Exactly. It was gorgeous, that condo. Yeah. Oh, you were gifted a membership, Ada. Okay, very. Thank you. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Steph, for gifting. Steph, everybody give a great thanks to Steph because he's been very generous over here. He's been very generous. And yeah. Hey, Princess Wreckage. Good to see you. Good day, all. It's a rare sunny Sunday. Hope everyone's having a good day. She's such an educated woman. Surely she can get the job pronto. But here's the thing, Ada, especially in her line of work, realistically speaking, see, she screwed the pooch on that one. She chose this online crap and her love of boy over her own career. And that's probably why she was like, I don't believe she walked out of Voices of America voluntarily. I think she was canned. I honestly believe she was canned. Yeah, she got the boot. Bubble Tea did a stream where she called DC. I have no idea if she's still calling her but that's where people are calling me. Things started, but it should not be an excuse to do what they do. Absolutely true. Very true, Sarah. Oh, Def, you got a membership. Def, did you take out a membership or did Steph, was it Steph? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Steph, once again, thank you so much. Yeah, Steph is awesome. She is definitely awesome. Steph and I go way back. We go way back. Way back. She's been around since almost the beginning of my YouTube career or lack thereof. There it is. Yeah, so it would seem, Kalia. Welcome, Kalia. Welcome, Kalia, to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. Good to see you. Steph, gifted to you. Thank you so much again, Steph. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. All right, let's continue. Let's continue trucking along. Once again, their screen is just too long, and playing videos off of Google Drive is a learning curve for me. So just all this to say, we are not going to be watching that whole stream. We're not going to. But right now, let's hear about DC's Swan song, shall we? Thank you. Chubby Moose, call me mean, but I feel bad for Klonka. He's a terrible person. Yeah, I am with you there, Chubby Moose. If you're mean, I'm mean too. I'm mean too. So you and I can be mean together. Yes, she is, Kimmy. Definitely, most definitely. All right. Let's continue. Let's continue soldiering on. Once again, I have no intention of playing the whole video. Contrary to what D. Higgins, Mama Warbucks, believes, I actually do have a life outside of this that I have to get to this afternoon. Later this afternoon.
Yeah, exactly.
What a win.
I mean, look, during the pandemic, people were making money.
Yeah.
And people were.
I made some coin too, I'll admit. I would have loved it, but those that made the big coin, whether pandemic or outside of pandemic times, I found at the end of the day, despite all these tech gurus that come on YouTube, give you advice on how to grow your channel, I find it's like, at the end of the day, it's just like winning the lottery. You either hit it or you don't, I didn't hit it. That's okay. I'm fine with that. And but I think it really is more like winning the lottery. Some, like, take a look at the reaction channels that react to Chantel and Amber Lynn. Some made it big, others not so much, and they never grew. It happens. I think it is part of a lottery, honestly. Yeah, but there were others. There were new channels that came about, one that had absolutely nothing to do with Girl World. No drama, no Girl World. It was the Dad How Do I channel. A guy, a middle-aged man out of a 50-something, late 40s, early 50s man out of Chicago. And he made it big. Like, his channel took off like gangbusters. It was called Dad How Do I. It was basically how-to videos. It was how to do this, how to do this, how to do that, with a groaner of a dad joke thrown in, but he had a bit of a nerd goofy sense, but that was part of the charm. So there's that.
Socializing. Again, this bitch is calling me. It's amazing.
Bubble Tea, are you still calling Klonka, or is it somebody else? Okay, I'll confess. It's me. I'm calling you, Klonka. It's not Bubble Tea. Stop blaming Bubble Tea. I'm calling you. Why? Because I feel like making crank calls on my live stream. Yes, I'm calling you. No, I'm not. Maybe I am. No, I'm not. Maybe I am.
Fucking calling me over and over and over.
How come we don't hear the phone ring? See, usually on my streams, you hear my phone barking because my phone barks when it rings. But we don't hear it ring. Like I said, oops, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not.
Over and over again. This is like a big joke to these people.
She's a lunatic.
But now, okay, so I'm not making money on YouTube. I'm not really making money on Rumble. What the fuck am I doing? You know, it's like every time you turn on the camera and you go live, you are inviting crazy, obsessed people into your home. And our priority is to have a peaceful home.
How peaceful can it possibly be when you people are always fucking... I can just imagine the moment you turn the screen off, how paranoid you both get. You know, and you inflict it on the other members of the household. Yeah. Yeah. You know, like I said, let's keep in mind this one here. Traffic was the one threatening violence on women and children. Wow. Keep in mind this one. We know what he referred to a 6-year-old girl as. And her, she just sits by and cheers it all on. Look at her. Look, her eyes are closed. Look at her. Her eyes are closed. Good grief.
Have a peaceful, healthy, and satisfied and successful family. Not
a successful family. Let's look at this, shall we? A successful family with a man who spawned 4 children with 3 different baby mamas. The older 2, he never paid child support or supported. A third one, he gave up his parental rights to, and some other man adopted him and gave him his name. And the youngest, who he uses as his meal ticket, basically, his meal ticket, get out of work, get out of jail free card, get out to avoid accountability card. Oh yeah, what a real successful family. Oh God, God, every family should aspire to. Family values, that should be the podcast. Family values with Klonka and Beggs. Yes, family values. Oh yeah.
Inviting strangers into our home who then turn around and decide to abuse us or whatever it is that they do. We're done. We're fucking done. It's not only that it's not fun anymore. I mean, at least you know, if there was something resembling a cohesive community and people were enjoying each other and cooperating, it would be one thing. But I'm not loving Drama Community 2.0, and I don't want to be part of it. I want nothing.
Ooh, Beggs walked off. Yeah, he looked like he was distracted, didn't he? He walked off. Yeah, they're in the same home. I swear to God, you know, if they're so in love, why are they not sitting next to each other? You know, the way Mrs. ATX and Swan do, you know, Mrs. ATX, you know, truthfully, Trisha sloppy seconds. Yeah, they sit next to each other. You know, Steve and Beggs are not sitting next to each other. They're in separate rooms, but we know that she's in Indiana because of this. Only they would decorate a scarf decorate a microphone with a scarf. So I don't know. Will Beggsy be back? I don't know.
Nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh, God, you lived for it. You lived for it until you were held accountable. And then you discovered now you can't make money on Crumble. What are you going to do to make money? Because somebody's going to have to keep that gigolo's lifestyle up to what he's become accustomed to. Yeah, somebody's going to have to. I think his mother, I think his mother, Mama Negz, is probably fed up with it. Oh, yes, Beggsy family values. Let's remember, Mama Negz does his laundry for him. He's 45. And what a winner. What a winner. Mama does his laundry. I wonder if Mommy does Klonka's laundry too. Oh gosh. All those depends under the sheet. Oh,
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, it's gotten really, really bad. And the sick part of it is, oh, there's Negz back again.
Oh, he's back.
In the past, when AK can,
he looks like he's just sitting there staring. He's just sitting there and staring. I don't know. Did he gain weight? I don't really. You know what? I shouldn't care about things like that. And I ordinarily don't. But the way these two go after others for being fat, turnabout is fair play, in my opinion. I make the exception. I'll make that exception. Absolutely, to point out their own hypocrisies.
Speak to this as well, too. But they would go after like Negz or go after you. And then you guys would take a break, or Negz would take a break. And then they would sit around all day and have literally nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would get to the point where they would start like missing you guys being around, missing Negz being around.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really odd because.
Here's the other thing. Speaking of missing Beggsy, what was it? The Twitter account I See You. I think it's Holly Mack, but I can't be 100% certain. I think it's Holly Mack, but the account on Twitter, I See You, keeps saying, what, she said to Owl, original Owl, what will she do without Beggs? What will she do without Beggs? And she went on to say, what will any of us do with our channels without Beggs? Jeezy, we move on to something else. We move on to other drama. That's what we do.
Because they go to these extreme lengths to poke and poke and poke and poke.
It
and then
poke,
get a
poke,
response.
poke, poke, poke.
And then they can't handle it. So now it's gone to, I'm going to threaten litigation on you, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a thread on you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put all kinds of nonsense in a thread to create a personal army, thinking that nobody knows who I am in these threads.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm going to do to you. And if anybody crosses us, they make us feel this way. If anybody,
who's us? I want to know who's us. Oh, you and Columbine, your unhinged girlfriend with the homicidal ideations. Okay.
crosses them, then that's the exact same thing that's going to happen to them. And that's what has happened. Every person.
Are you admitting to making those phone calls traffic? Are you admitting to that? I'm coming to you guys in chat. See what you guys say. See what you're saying. Yeah. See what you're saying. Yes. Remember, if I don't get you right away in chat, don't take it personally. Yeah. Okay. All right. Call me mean, but I feel bad. Yeah. Okay. We already get that part. Okay. So, okay. Hold on. Let's go down. The Chantal reaction channel market is saturated. Absolutely. It is absolutely saturated, Lex. Absolutely. There are a dime a dozen. This is why I don't even react. I don't react to, unless there's something really outrageous or something different worth my time. I don't react to videos specifically reacting to Chantal because honestly, Chantal reactions are a dime a dozen. They really are. Yeah. Okay. It's a big part of the role of the algorithm. Exactly, Princess Wreckage. Exactly. Yeah. I don't feel bad for Clara as of today. Yeah, absolutely, Kimmy. Absolutely, Kimmy. Beggs and Dusty are a pair. One leaves, the other one have to go. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you follow Dad? How do I? Very good. I recommend his channel. Yeah, I mean, he teaches you how to fix stuff, and he's a pleasant. He's an engaging man. He's an engaging man. Yeah, absolutely. You do too, eh, Vintage? Yeah. Yeah. It is a nice story. I like good stories. He follows everything Beggs does. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Beggs is, yeah. Like, it's like, Beggs says jump. Klonka says how high. Or rather, how much. How much money do you need, Babs? How much do you need, Babs? Did a lot of DIY with my dad. It was nice just to get a recap. Right on. Right on. It's always important to spend quality time with family because life is short, right? Life is short. And I learned that. That's one of the things that hit me hard in 2022. Okay? Yeah. It hit me hard in 2022. Well, actually, it hit me late in 2021 when I got really sick. Yeah, it's a bolt. It's a bolt of lightning. Imagine you meant bolt, Kimmy. Yeah, it's true. That's regarding making it big on YouTube or any other social media platform. It's very true. Tragic calling someone else a lunatic. I know, Amber. The irony here. The irony. Beggs sat there gaming. He had that's. Oh yeah, it's nothing. He just sits there with his game. What's he even doing? If it's just the Klonka and Traffic Show, what are they doing? Ah, death. Yeah, it is rich, isn't it? I should start a Mama How Do I cooking channel that starts with basics and work up to basic, more complex recipes. Why don't you do that, Kimmy? Absolutely. You look. If you don't try it, you know, you don't know if you do unless you try it out. And, you know, worst comes to worst, like let's say you find you have no time or it's just not worth your time. You can make other decisions. You can leave it, you know, you can say goodbye to your audience. You can take Swan song, you know. But if you, yeah, you don't, yeah, you should try it. Give it a shot, Kimmy. That would be, yeah, exactly. See, others agree with me here. Sounds like the opposite of a success. What's the word? Oh, yeah. Fail. Thank you, Princess. Got her herd out to brunch. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Bon appetit. Thank you for stopping by, Lex. Yes, it's called failure, Princess Wreckage. And Lex, enjoy your brunch. Family values. Family values. Roll. We're hearing those eyes roll. We're hearing, yep, producer failed. Everything's failed. Indiana family values featuring Klonka and Beggs. Absolutely. She'll live off the money that they just hustled out of their minions. Yeah, but that's not going to last forever. I mean, how much could 30 grand actually last, Beatrix? And that's true. Now with her offline, because remember a couple of days ago, following court, she had upped the ante to 30,000, right? And I have a feeling that might be what her lawyers said that would cost between legal fees and what it would cost to settle out of court with Hussey, you know, to mediate with Hussey. That might have something to do with it. Reason why she's going on her Swan song. Yeah, she's discovering it's not worth her pocketbook no more. But yeah, that money's going to run out. So I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah. But I don't think she's going to last too long. I think one of them or both of them are going to be back. Maybe even as back to being single people. Yeah, foolish, Negz. You're supposed to be ashamed. You're supposed to be ashamed of not taking care of yourself or his family, for that matter. Or his family. Traffic, you take fake receipts and make up lies. Absolutely, Chubby Moose. Absolutely. Kalalea, she's 58. She's 58, yeah. Ooh, no, I don't miss them at all. I don't. They have that grip money for now. Yeah, but I think it might be going to pay her silly lawyer, or at least maybe that's the amount it would take to easy for me to say, settle out of court with Hussey. It might be. Owl covers everyone. Oh, hell, she covers more people than I do. Owl will be just fine. Look, Owl started her channel doing commentary on others, bigger people back then, like Trisha Paytas. Okay, Trisha Paytas is not relevant anymore. No, not even since she had a baby called Malibu Barbie. She's really not relevant anymore. But back in the day, you know, Owl, oh God, she talked drama and commentary about everybody. Yeah, she did. LMO, this is coming from the man who used to message me, and the first thing he'd ask is if I'd spoken to Negz yet. Projection much? Oh, we're talking about Traffic Death. Yeah, he's got a major crush on him. It's really pathetic. He's got a major crush on him. ICU is Rowan Warren. That's not her real name, though, so not doxing. Ah, okay. It is Rowan. Oh, okay. Thank you. For whatever reason, I kept thinking it was Holly Mack. But yeah, thank you for correcting. Thank you for setting me straight, Sama. The Beggs is the end all and be all. I know. Look, you know, I've covered other people. If they're going to stay gone, I don't think they're going to be gone for a long time because that's the only way they can get coin. Okay? I don't think they're going to be offline for a long time. I'd like it if they did. I would say, okay, I'll take, you know, I'd like it if they did, but I don't think so. Shut up there, Bagdick. You're 46, Mr. Sunshine is 53, and we look amazing compared to. I bet you do, Kimmy. I bet you do. And congratulations for you and Mr. Sunshine. Yeah. Scarlett, hello. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. Honestly, folks, I think DC is just digging a hole she can't dig herself out of. It's unbelievable, and when Negz dumps her, it's going to be spectacular. Yeah, and they're both going to be online because they're going to use their breakup as content, right? I mean, who wouldn't? They're going to use their breakup as content. No, she won't. And Beggs neither. I mean, Beggs right now is on a platform called Kick, which I don't know much about, so there's that. But yeah, he's on a platform called Kick. Yeah, he's getting his kicks off over there. He's kicking his rocks off over there. Sama, agreed, Chubby Moose. I don't feel bad either. We can be mean together. Yes, we'll start our own mean girl club. Hey, Vanessa, good to see you. Good to see you, Vanessa. I'm still waiting on Shani and Rem getting there. It's so slow. I don't even follow those two anymore. They're so pathetic. I don't even follow them. I did do a Shani parody once. Next stream I do, I'll use clips from my Shani parody as an intro to the video. Yeah. BRB, just in the middle of cleaning my birds' cages and changing their medicines, but I'm listening. Oh, thank you. Right on, Sama. Sarah. LOL, when you said poke in a sing-song voice, I just finished singing the word poke to the tune of Jingle Bells and laughed. Right on. Subscribe to Kimmy. Right on. Kimmy does have a channel. Thank you, Death, for putting it up on the screen. For anybody who wants to see Kimmy Sunshine, that's her channel right there. Thank you, Death, for putting it on. Yeah. I have time. I'm a stay-at-home mom, Gigi, whose ward is only here half the time. I might do it. I can sew and why not? Give it a shot, Kimmy. Give it a shot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, give it a shot. I bet she stopped screaming so she can say she doesn't have a job when it comes to court fees. That could be. Vintage, that could be. But how long could she last this way? Beatrix. What was it? There's some who suggest that D. Higgins, a.k.a. Mama Warbucks, is being blackmailed by Klonka and Beggsy. And that wouldn't surprise me. Let's see D. Higgins. Let's go back to her problematic behavior, shall we? Let's remember she dropped Hussey because Hussey did a stream with Beggs, okay? This was before Beggs and Klonka laid their beady little eyes on each other, right? So she dropped Hussey because of Beggs, because he did a collab with Beggs. All right. She also dropped, let's remember, D. Higgins was on the Tragic as a Predator train, along with DC and Beggs for a long time. She was on the Tragics of Predator bandwagon. And so yeah, they were on that bandwagon. So she dropped Who Is She because of her crush on Traffic. Now look at her, okay? She hates Hussey, hates Who Is She, but loves, all of a sudden loves Beggs, loves Traffic. I think she's being blackmailed. I think so. Thank you so much. This is the PayPal link. If you wish to support me that way, keep it out of the troll, to keep away from the troll. Thank you. You can support the channel with a PayPal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Daph, for putting it up. This is Deg's MO. He steps in shit, covers Cyrax or another weirdo for a month, then tries to weasel back into the drama. And wash, rinse, repeat, right, Renee? Yeah, right, Renee? Yeah, absolutely. I wonder about that, Chubby Moose, because it was on a Crumble stream, what was it, last week, where he told me outright to unalive myself. And I think, and I read the terms of service on Crumble, while it is more there is more liberty to speak on Crumble, they do have their limits as well in their TOS. And encouraging somebody to self-harm is an absolute no-no. So I don't know if it's because of that. I did report it I did report it, but I don't know if it was because of that, or did he leave voluntarily? That's the other thing. I don't know if he left voluntarily. Klonka sure sounds like she's leaving voluntarily, so this would be her swan song. Right on. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Daph. These are my other links. These are my other links to my socials if you want to make a note of that. Thank you. He wasn't thrown off. He wanted to cover his tracks and dirty delete. Yeah, that sounds more about right. Yeah, boo-boo. I think that sounds more. Yeah. Because let's remember, Gigi is about to launch legal action against him. Gigi, you better follow through because you know this idiot will come back. He'll come back. Believe me, he'll come back, and he'll make an even bigger racket than before. Absolutely right, Kitty. Because this is what Beggs does. This is what he does. He cries, he sobs, plays the victim, tries to tug at your heartstrings, manipulates his audience. And says he's going away. I'm going to eat some worms. Yeah. That kind of thing. He's going to say, and then he'll be back. He'll be back. He always does. So, Gigi, you better be following through. I don't think Dee is being blackmailed. Klonka just flatters her nonstop. That's probably, maybe. Generic sock account. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedorchik. I don't know. I think they did it yesterday. She compared Dee to Natalie Wood. Oh, no. Did she really? Oh, talk about the height of cringe. Absolute cringe. Oh, seriously, boo? Yeah, last night. There we go. Thank you, boo-boo. And now she's cool with Beggs. Yeah, I know, Chubby Moose. Read my comment. Wash, rinse, repeat. Absolutely. He always comes back. He'll be back. Pegs is still a Godfather channel on Rumble. Yeah, and he went on a delete. The channel is still up on that Rumble account, but he has done a bunch of dirty deleting, Oh, you did, Sama? Oh, interesting. Wow. All right, let's do it. Okay, hang on. Okay, I got to go back to Google Drive. Okay.
That has spoken out against these people has either received their own thread or they've made it on the thread and had all their information exposed. And they want to say anything about us going on.
Traffic smile. Oh, God. That smile is evil. I mean, it's cold. It's very cold. It's like, I get creeped out just as much like the other time he said, like when just as creeped out when he said what he said on that silly snowflake hotline. He said that I sent him nudes. It's the way he said it with such ease. People who can lie and it just slides right on out. It's so easy on the tongue to lie the way he does is spooky. It truly is eerie. Yeah.
Well, it's almost mind-boggling.
Right.
It's like
right.
you're
not as much as your pathological lying.
They're creating all the problems, and then they can't handle the smoke when it comes back their way. Mm-hmm. So what are you people going to do out there?
Are we projecting again?
All of us are gone. We go out and just do other things. What are these people?
Okay. The way you all pathologically lie?
People going to do?
Oh my God, what are we going to do if they go offline? What are we going to do? Oh, the horror. What are we all going to do? I'll try and find a way to go on somehow. I'll find motivation to get out of bed somehow. Somehow. Together we will make it. But you're all going to be back. Well, you're still going to be around. But Beggs and the power couple, they'll be back. Probably back as single people. That wouldn't surprise me. Because that'll be content. They'll do like Callie, and they'll use their breakup as content. And we get to sit back and have a pass the popcorn moment. This is my prediction. Yes, this is going to happen before. Yeah, this is my prediction. I predict this will happen before the end of summer. Yeah.
When they don't have
I
punching
guess they're
bags
going to have to
anymore.
figure it out. I don't know.
Guess they could get a real job.
Right. Learn to
real job?
Learn to well.
Real job, Beggs? Real job that you said that was too dangerous for you? Now, if real work is dangerous for you, maybe it's too dangerous for us, or it's too, excuse me, or is it just too dangerous for you? Hmm. Well. And Traffic doesn't have a job. He literally sponges off his family. He doesn't have a job to speak of. I don't think his family even allows him in the pool cleaning business. No. And Klanka, well, she may well retire, but will she have enough in her 401? That is, if she hasn't blown her entire 401k on Loverboy.
Yeah, right. Right. And I was speaking to somebody the other day too, and it's, you know, these people try to all claim, you know, there's a whole bunch of people on the, you know, Cliffy's chat with you know, what's his name on there, the dude in the wig, and they're all freaking out saying they try to stop me. I want to do all these bad things. But right when I stepped out of the side that they were on, people like AK stepped out, even Nietzsche and some others stepped out. That's when things intensified.
No. Speaking for yours truly, it's when I saw that video of yours circulating that Beggs, when you were still on the outs with him, Beggs is still calling you a predator and a PDF and all that. Yeah, he started circulating that old video of yours in the Matthew Gagger channel. You know, the one with your kids playing Let's Find the P. Yeah, that pretty much turned me off. That and the fact that you sponged your entire general chat page on your Discord in the Bodega server. Okay, because I dared to go after McHenry Cruiser. God damn it.
That's when the cop calling started. That's when, you know,
cop calling. No, I called the local cops because of your phone call, you prick. I called the cops because of your phone call.
The CPS.
Again, with the CPS. It never happened. I don't believe they ever got called to CPS. First of all, Traffic over here, he doesn't have custody of his kids. And by his own admission, he was required to take a drug test in order to see his kids. And he admitted this on Twitter. Or was it on Twitter or on YouTube? Maybe both. But he thought this was a flex. I can't get over what these people view as flexes. And here's another one. He's flexed pretty much that he categorically refused to take that drug test in order to visit his kids. So if he's not taking drug tests to see his kids and he doesn't have custody, why would anyone call CPS on him? Why? Okay, okay, so that's out of the way. Yeah, there's nothing to call CPS on regarding Traffic. The other one, Beggsy Boy. I've said this before, Beggsy Boy. And believe me, I've seen the state of your attic, how messy it was in another stream not long ago. Beggsy, I've said this before. You're so afraid of CPS. Log the fuck off, which you're doing now, sort of, but you're on Kick. You're kicking it over on Kick. But anyways, log off. Get your house in order. Yeah, get that house in order. And start actually parenting that kid. That kid needs an advocate, and none of you are advocates for this kid.
You know, all kinds of stuff started. So I don't know what these people are talking about. If anything, it was, you know, the people that were around back then that kept them somewhat sane, somewhat grounded, not sane because they're completely insane.
Oh, really?
But, you know, you saw in those DMs that I had with Bridget. She wanted to go IRL. She wanted me to make documentaries. She wanted to give me your information, Nex's grandma's information. And it became...
You were looking for that information, too, from other people, okay? When you and Beggsy were on the outs, okay? And when Klonka was still calling you a predator to women, okay? You two were looking for this shit. Oh, come on. You never turned it down.
Really unfun at that point. It's like, this is no longer fun. This is no longer entertaining. I don't want to be part of this. And that's when I created a separate group chat. AKA and I and Ichi were just on our own chat when all that started. Because it's like, damn, these people are nuts. And I don't know what their end goal is.
Nuts, says he whose girlfriend is the most unhinged ever. Good grief. No wonder Kiwi Farms didn't want her anymore. No wonder Kiwi Farms kept puzzle piecing her ass.
You know, they want content. But to get the content, people are going to respond. If you're being poked at or people are going to say something at you, that's just a natural thing.
Poke here and a poke there a poke, there a poke, everywhere a poke. Old McGee had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some low cows. E-I-E-I-O. Oh, damn, I forgot to bring the guitar. Dang. Oh, well, I don't... forgot to bring the guitar. Damn. The tambourine is in the other room, too. God damn. All right, well, we'll find a way to move on. We'll find a way to soldier on. Yay.
They're going to respond. But then
Well, you
you
know-
guys respond, and then they freak out.
Look, anybody who puts in a fake CPS call in order to get a reaction or to get content
No, you guys are faking that you received CPS calls. There's a difference. There's a difference.
is themselves abusing a kid. They are abusing a kid. Because, I mean, I've been
We
asked,
are?
well, okay, what's
Some
the
of
big
us
deal?
are
So see,
abusing a kid. No, you guys are. By keep telling him, you keep sharing, oversharing what's going on online. Okay? You keep oversharing to this kid. Don't tell him this shit. The best way to protect your kid is to not tell him this. But I don't believe it. Nobody wants any harm for this kid. People are only wishing the best for him. A lot of us feel bad for him because he doesn't have a proper parent. He doesn't have it, and there's no one advocating for him. No one advocates. A lot of us feel bad for him, actually.
CPS comes over and nothing's wrong and they leave. Clearly, the person who asked me that does not have a kid and doesn't see what the impact is of having to talk to authorities and being asked weird questions. And then, yeah, okay, so the visit just lasts a few minutes. It's not fucking funny. And again, I mean, I know I can repeat this a million times, and I know that the people who are making these calls don't care, but you are taking away from a child who is being abused, a child who is being neglected. And I mean,
yes, but I've got red flags. Begsy's own behavior. The very fact there's never been anyone as obsessed with the PDF as he is a red flag. It would have been where I used to work anyway. It would have been a red flag and enough to hold over for investigation. Yeah. Beggs coming out flexing, regarding Puck. Like he would take minors in and offer them all the dope, quote unquote, his words, not mine, all the dope they wanted and all the booze they wanted. Okay, yeah, thanks for flexing. You see, these people don't understand. They keep flexing, thinking what our flexes are really not. They're really not flexes. Yeah. And then, of course, what he said about a 6-year-old girl. Yeah, that's... Only a PDF would talk like that. Only a PDF would talk like that.
I mean, this is a very, very, very small town. There are only so many police officers. There are only so many CPS workers.
Yeah, here's the thing that should be of note, okay? The time when Hussey called the cops on them, the cops went to their home, apparently. Now, if it's such a small town and all that, it's possible the cops may even know Beggs. They may even know him. In fact, I would say that's where the safe money is. Yeah, that they know him. And I happen to know when cops don't think a call or complaint is worth their time, they tell you that. This is in my experience. They tell you it's not worth their time. And it's usually stuff that cannot get a conviction in court. It would not stand in court, or the Crown prosecutor wouldn't want it. It's all that stuff. Here's the thing. If the cops deem fit to visit that home for a so-called wellness check or whatever, it's because they probably felt it was warranted. Because if they thought it was just a nonsensical call, especially if their resources are tight, they wouldn't have gone. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, coming back to you. Yeah, coming back to you. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. I wish people archive Meemaw streams on the farm. She's every bit as bad as Beggs. Well, right now the farms are still down. And I don't know if they'll lose. They archived as much as they could. Yeah. Hey, little boots. Hold on to your seat. Delusional ride for your life. It is death. Indeed it is. Hey, Reverend Little Boots. Was including Callie and the foursome or Monty. They're on rails. Yeah, absolutely. It's to be laughed at. It's absolutely laughable. No way they're broken up. DC will hold on for dear life. Yeah, and Beggs is going to do his best to get away. His best. You think they're broken up already, Kitty? You think so? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Why is she still in Indiana? Yeah. Ha ha ha. I know what he does. I know what he does. And nope, it's not a pool boy. His mom sold that business. Oh, the business has been sold. The business has been sold. Very interesting, Death. They probably didn't trust him to take it over, right? It blows my mind how boldly two-faced and hypocritical this foursome is. Yep, it is. It's mind-boggling to me too, most certainly. I don't really need them. I thought it would just be helpful. Yeah, exactly. Boo Boo Big D already made folders for Gigi, MFW, and we'll start one for Fedora soon. Thank you so much, Boo Boo. Thank you, Sama. Thank you, Sama. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's go further down. Let's remember, if I miss you, don't take it personally, because we got to get it moving on too. No, she can't. No, she can't. Okay, ran through archive dot. Yeah. Oh, you do, Sama. Right on. Sama doing the Lord's work. Sama doing the Lord's work. With a cha-cha here and a moo-moo there. Damn, I wish I had the guitar with me. Damn. Cha-cha here and a moo-moo there. AK and Nietzsche called their Discord channel Discord rejects because I rejected them because they was both crazy and way too invested in this shit, and they're still mad. Yeah, I know, but Squeaky's gone. He's pretty much disappeared out of the sphere. Good. Good. Happy to hear it. Happy to know it. They are nuts. They are. They are. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Boo boo. Sorry. Sorry, I was just reading your message. Yeah, they used to save hers, but maybe with all the site problems. Yeah, exactly. And like the last I checked this morning, the farms, I still couldn't access the farms. Hey, I like my Sunday morning Kiwi Farms read-alongs. I like those. Dee Dee clearly loves feeling superior to everyone. Yes, she does. That's how she tried to do it all past 48 hours on Twitter with me, Ms. Mama Warbucks. Yeah, that's what she was doing with me. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Say it ain't so, Death. Oh, God. Say it ain't so. They'd have to hunt themselves. Death, they would have to hunt themselves. Meemaw says it's just the internet, but they're learning the internet is forever. Not to mention, Sama, I hope they learn that the internet does indeed have real life consequences. It does. And the best example I can give you of that is, let's say you're off to look for another job. You're off to look for a job. Okay? What do you think? Most employers, most HR, human resources departments, when they're looking at candidates' resumes, what else do you think they're looking at? They're looking at their digital footprint. They are looking at what you do online. And no, they're not just looking at LinkedIn, because LinkedIn being a business platform, everybody puts their best foot forward, and employers and HR people know that. Everybody puts their best foot forward. No, they want to catch you with your proverbial pants down, so to speak. That's what they want to do. They want to catch the drunken parties or the inflammatory comments on Twitter or the inflammatory videos on YouTube. That's what they want. Yeah. I know. I hear you, Kitty. Ooh, Death didn't know that. Makes one think about their projection. That is, yeah, absolutely. And I agree. And I hope they never get that kind of channel off the ground. I really hope not. Because honestly, I think they need to be investigated. I really do. Oh, my God. Really, Death? Oh, God. Oh, God. Really? Oh boy. Nah, need to message someone I know. Really? I haven't seen her talking about this shit though. This drama shit. Haven't seen her doing it. Really? It is a lot. It is a lot. Hair Rumble videos. I'll be damned if I let Klonka get away with her own words after what she did to me. And nor should you. Nor should you. Hey, little boots. Yeah. All right. God. dropping crumbs today. You're dropping crumbs today. There we go. All right, let's go. Let's soldier on.
And so when you waste the time of underpaid, overworked social workers on a happy family.
If you're such a happy family, why is Beggs always complaining and kvetching and whining about how his family is always in danger? Okay, and how we're obsessed with his kid instead of actually spending time doing quality family time and quality family activities. If you are such a happy family, why do you go online spewing hate all the time? Now, I realize Klonka's saying it's her swan song. Beggsy said it was a swan song, but he started a new platform called Kick. And I don't, and I really don't believe either of them will. I'm surprised Beggs has stayed off of Crumble for this long, honestly. I have a hard time believing Klonka is not streaming as much as she used to, but they'll be back. Yeah.
With a safe and loved and taken care of child, you are taking.
Okay, me thinks you don't protest too much. Okay, stop thinking it's wholesome. It's not. It's not the Brady Bunch. Okay, it's not the wholesome Brady Bunch. No.
Away from kids who really, really need the help, and you are abusing the child that you call on. The end. You are a child abuser at that point.
We are? How?
I agree.
I've said as much, and oh boy.
Oh boy.
The only reason I'm even here right now is to tell everybody that this is it for me after this stream.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean you're going to give up your kick too? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
I'm not going to be appearing on anything anymore until shit's over with. Because
until shit's over with. See, he hasn't ruled out coming back because he can't stay away for long until shit's done, whatever that means. Because as long as you continue this horrible, awful, horrific behavior online, there are people like me that are going to catch it, react to it, and hound you for it. That's what's going to happen. Yeah.
They pointed out to me, was that I was a bad parent.
You are.
And I agree with them because I allowed them to abuse him.
There we go. There we go again, playing victim. It's everybody else's fault, but not his own. Hey, drum set, good to see you. He is a sulking child, drum set. That's because he is. Thank you for coming. Yeah, from what I understand, Kick is Twitch with less restrictions, kind of like what Rumble is to YouTube. Interesting, princess. Interesting. Wow. Okay. So, Foodie Beauty, the last time I'll address this phone. I know. When is this going to be over with? I don't know, Boo. I don't know. When Klonka and Hussey's attorney finalize a settlement, I don't know. Yes. He's sulking. Come on, this is the highlight. When he sulks, we point and laugh. Come on, chat. We point and laugh and pass the popcorn when he skulks and sulks and plays victim. Pass the popcorn. Hey, it might be worth going into the other room and getting my guitar. Ooh.
System, and by any other means, or even just by acknowledging their comments. So I'm going to do what a good dad would do. And I'm going to remove the situation from my life.
They need adult protective services. Hang on, I'm getting my guitar. God damn it. I'm getting the guitar. Okay. Okay. All right. Mama Warbucks. D. Higgins, can you help me? Can you spare a dime and the time? Oh, everybody hates me. Everybody hates me. D. Higgins thinks we all need adult protective services. But DCMG need, well, pants protectors. They need pants protectors. They need bullshit protectors. But we need adults protective services. Old McGee had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. No, that's not how it went. Dang. And a poke here, and a poke there, and a cha here, and a moo there. And on that farm, he had some old cows. E-I-E-I-O. And a moo here, and a moo there. Oh, Beggs, I wish I had a violin right now, because the violin would be more apropos for this. Because Beggs is also having a sad. He's having a sad once again. Because everything is our fault. Nothing is ever his fault. Oh no. Oh no. It's the end of my world. Okay. We're done. We're done. Okay. We're done. No, for those of you who are new, no, I do not pretend to be a musician. Unlike Beggs, who pretends to be a musician, I do not pretend to be a musician. I know I can't play my instruments, and I know I can't sing to save my life.
Entirely, which we're removing from his. And if anybody happens to cross a certain line, which would be the property line, we'll deal with that accordingly.
Right.
The property line.
It's either people want me to blow my brains out or they want me to quit.
No, nobody wants, unlike you, unlike your buddy Trashik here, who advocates bashing women and children's heads in with bricks. No, nobody wants you physically harmed. That would be wrong. But we do want you offline. We do. We do.
So quitting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Yeah, and I'm.
But are you done with Kick too? Are you kicking Kick to the curb too? Inquiring minds want to know. God, we're reacting on a good day, boys.
Taking a huge step back as well. I told Negz yesterday, we had a very long conversation. I'm not going to say what we discussed in detail.
Oh, come on, you want it. You know you want it.
I'm over it too. I am tired.
Then what will you all do to make money? I mean, you got to keep Beggsy up into the lifestyle to which he's become accustomed, right? Come on, what are you going to do for coin?
Of being manipulated and moved around.
I don't think Dee Higgins can support your both with her hubby's 401k. Somehow I don't think that will work.
Sound like a sim. I'm tired of our family.
Oh look, there's Alex Glitter, aka Miss Fucking Nobody on Twitter, who we found out recently. Okay, I don't think it matters a lot to them. Okay, I think them is us. We're them. Okay, we're them. Okay, they enjoy this uproar, and it's all entertainment to them. It is entertainment. She's right about one thing. It is entertainment. Yeah, it is entertainment. After all the nasty shit you've all done, you're not good people. Let's put it this way. You are really not good people. You send up red flags. In fact, you're downright evil. So yeah, let us have our entertainment.
Being turned into Sims for other people's amusement. Other people who don't have to deal with the fallout or the trauma or whatever resulting from the constant abuse, the stalking, and then the CPS visit. I mean,
you didn't have CPS visit you. That whole thing was invented. And it doesn't make sense. Let's think about this. Remember, supposedly CPS was called ostensibly to see if the kid was alive. All right, but here's the thing. As she points out herself, she lives in a small town where everybody knows each other. Why would CPS decide to hang on to this call for at least to go do a home visit to see, quote unquote, the kid is alive? Now, if the kid was in school, when they can verify school records quite easily, and if there was no truancy report, because at least in my province, in my country, schools often signal to youth protection or CAS or whatever they called in the province. Schools often make these declarations, whether it's a teacher or a child care worker or a tutor or the school principal, school admin. Okay. So it doesn't make sense to me. In a small town, they would feel the need to go see if the kid was quote unquote alive. It doesn't make sense because all they have to do is check the kid's attendance at school. If the kid's attending school every day and he's looking fine and healthy, then CPS would have absolutely no reason to retain the call for an investigation. But nice try, though.
Should have been a watershed moment, and it was. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was a horrible overstep, and it was a nightmare, and it was a huge abuse of our family, and it was.
Oh, there again with our family. God, make yourself sound like Goodfellas. Our family. You make yourself sound like Goodfellas or The Godfather or something. Some other mafia movie.
The huge abuse of the system. Yeah. But something happened the other day. It happened yesterday, actually.
Oh, what? Do tell. Do tell.
It wasn't a threat, and it wasn't.
Yes, D. Higgins, I'm happier than a pig in shit right now. Absolutely. For now. For today. For now.
The usual gross, disgusting language that's used when referring to me or to Negz, you know, talking about our looks or our sex lives or whatever.
You do that. You do that. And you're the one who talked about your quote-unquote Venus flytrap. You honestly think we came up with that? No, you did. Oh, the projection is just absolutely astounding.
It wasn't anything like that. It was just a tweet. And I'm not going to go into too much detail about
no,
what
of course
was in it.
Not.
It wasn't.
Of course not.
Normally, I would have overlooked it. But given everything that's happened, it involved my home in Washington.
Get it now.
Jesus.
And it was harmless in the sense that nobody was threatened. There were no addresses shared.
The Streisand effect. Now, I think for those of you in chat who don't know what I mean when I mention the Streisand effect, okay, here's a little background. And it's trivia time. We're going to call it trivia time right now. Yeah. The Streisand effect, named after the iconic singer Barbara Streisand. It was over a decade ago, I believe. Some tourists, like there's streets in Hollywood, you know, where celebrities live. And that's one thing tourists in that area love to do is to cite, you know, tourist homes. I believe this was right at the advent of the internet and digital photography, right then. Certainly before social media. It was that long ago. Somebody took pictures of and posted on the internet pictures of Barbara Streisand's house. And Barbara Streisand and Barbara Streisand's people made such a holy hell stink out of it, like it was the worst thing in the world, that more and more people were interested. Oh, where does she live? What is her house like? You know, so they were looking at the picture more, and maybe some tourists in the area more and more were going there, you know, and hence the term Streisand effect, you know, and that's what she's putting on with her condo, albeit on a much smaller scale, right? There's that.
Not that everybody doesn't have it already, but it was something about my home in Washington, and there was something. It felt like a home.
Felt like what? Oh, here.
You know, it felt like these people have.
Did you not send pictures? Okay, stop exaggerating. Just stop. Stop exaggerating. Just stop. No. Just stop, Klonka. Home invasion. All right. Did you not send pictures to your realtor's office? Usually when you put a home on the market, like most people do, they put a home on the market, they take pictures of inside the home and outside the home. And realtors generally, with the client's consent, obviously, because the client can say no for a variety of reasons, like, no, I don't want to be stalked. I don't want anybody finding me. You know, I don't want any crazy showing up on open house day. For whatever reason, like a realtor will put it on the real estate website, whatever real estate agent website, and add it to the listing online, add the pictures to the listing online. And it's a way to catch more people, more potential buyers. But they do that. So, Klonka, if you consented for your realtor to put all those pictures of your home online, it's free game, isn't it?
So little regard for my privacy, for Negz's privacy, for the child's privacy.
Wait a minute. Your condo in Washington. How did Beggs and his child's privacy get inflicted? I swear to God, this is shit I can't make up if I tried. I really can't. Okay, and we know that Beggs and the kid never, and Lil Negz, they never, ever, ever go to Washington, D.C. Never. So how is showing pictures of your condo an infliction on their privacy? How does that work when they're like 10 hours away from Washington, D.C. and nowhere near your condo? I'm coming to you guys in chat right now. Hey, Kate Winslet. Or should I say your channel is next? Good to see you, Kate Winslet. He would live on Skid Row. Good, Kate. D. Higgins profile pic. Come on now. You know you look like beef jerky IRL. Gird fellas. Gird fellas. Okay, I'm going back. Gird fellas. Hey, Kitty. See you later. I should go here pretty soon. I am doing the family time. I'm spending time with my whole family. Right on. Family time should always come first, Kitty. Absolutely. So we'll catch you in the next one. Death, sorry, just seeing your message since I had to step away from chat. I love a spicy death. Oh, what did I miss? Did I miss spicy death? Did I miss spicy death? Oh, gosh. Where are you? Dropping comes today. Did I miss spicy death? Okay. Hey, Steph. Yes, everybody thanks Steph today in chat. She's been very generous, gifting a lot of memberships here. So everybody give Steph a hearty thanks. Yeah. Yeah. And she's a good mod. She's a good mod. Yep. LMAO Sam, I've been biting my tongue for a long time. I let things come full circle. You're a patient lady, Death. You're a patient lady. I'll give you that. You're certainly more patient than I am, so I'm going to give you credit where it's due. Clara could turn out next and traffic at truck stops. Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet's feeling a bit naughty today. Clara could turn out Negz and tragic at truck stops. That I've got to screenshot this for myself because I think that will be the comment of the day, honestly. Okay. It's hilarious how they are trying to I know, Sally. It's just like, again, shit I couldn't make up if I tried. If DC was so concerned about her family, all she would have to do is well, that's what she said she's about to do. Finally, she's finally getting the message. Hopefully, princess. Yeah, exactly. It would take 2 weeks for her and her Versace son to be forgotten. Something like that. But they'll be back before the 2 weeks is up, I think, or at least one of them will be. They're not going to know what hit them. Oh, God. I can't wait to see whatever Death has got cooked up. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to hear about it. I can't wait to see it. Okay. So Death is doing some work in the background. More like Gird fellas. Hey, Scrange. Good to see you. Good to see you, Scrange. Good afternoon to you. D. Higgins. Oh, God. Now the real spicy Latina is here. Yes, Kate Winslet is the real Latina. Yeah. He would live in Skid Row. Sama, yeah, I was told. It was already mentioned a couple of days ago about me and Lil Boots teaming up. Think they might be a bit worried. Oh, dear. It was mentioned. I wonder who mentioned it. I wonder. Oh, I am going to keep up with this. I have got to keep up with this. Yes. Kate Winslet. Negz wouldn't survive in a homeless shelter. No, he wouldn't, princess. The tea is scorching today. Oh, my God. I can't wait to learn what it is. Oh, my God. I can't wait to learn what it is today. Clara crying about the overpriced Wakando. The Wakando. Who's allowed their son to loiter in the background whilst publicly streaming to the damn internet? Who's allowed their child to be raised in a house with manic screaming at strangers on the web? Yeah, and that can't be healthy for the kid. It can't possibly. It can't possibly, Death. Yeah. Oh, not quite yet, but soon. I think that's going to come up before the end of summer, Drum said. I think it's going to be coming up. Yeah. Nobody but Begs. Tumbleweed. Yeah. Last I checked, you can actually request Google to censor your address on maps, but it can never be undone. The more you know. Thank you for sharing that with us. Yes, the more you know indeed. Thank you, Princess. I have to say, showing pics of anyone home is wrong here. Any person researching or showing someone's home is not just right. But like I said, so many who are selling a home do volunteer this to their real estate agent to put it up on the realtor's site in order to reach cast a wider net, if you will, on potential buyers. Yeah. But I hear what you're saying, Sally. I do hear what you're saying. Yeah. It is telling, isn't it? Look at him. He's not interested. He's whiny and skulky and yeah. Reverend Steph. Yes, Reverend Steph and Reverend Lil Boots. Yeah. Exactly. Reminder, Negz is so unemployed, he actually voted for the Google Maps card to drive by his house so he could wave at it. Thank you for keeping the chat entertained, Kate. Oh, we certainly appreciate you here. We certainly appreciate you here. That's still less pathetic than being a necrophiliac. Since Pegs' girlfriend is the Walking Dead. Sama. Sama. Didn't know you had it in you. You earned yourself a brick call. No, you don't want a brick call. You don't want that. No, I hope not. Yeah, Lil Vag threatened me in a chat. Oh, he threatened you too, Sama. Oh my God, I'm sorry he did that to you. Yeah, he did it to me too. But Vagisil probably has a crush on my husband. Oh my God, really, Sama? Oh dear. When is Pegs going to start blaming Klonka for all of this? He probably already has behind the scenes. I wouldn't be surprised if they fight a lot. And here's the thing, if they're fighting and screaming at each other a lot, which I think is happening, and I'm going to go one over because I have, and most of us have heard the lore that with his exes and his baby mamas, that he has been abusive. At the very least, he's been psychologically abusive. Allegedly, of course. But word has it. So I think he does abuse Klonka psychologically. Look, he had some very pretty young women, some very pretty young women before. And if he managed to psychologically abuse them, what do you think he's doing with an old, even though she is a cash cow, literally and figuratively, what do you think he is doing with her, right? Of course he's abusing her, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's embarrassed, and the adult kids are embarrassed. I'm sure they're embarrassed as hell, Princess. Sam, I have no fear. I can't be intimidated or tracked. That's the spirit, Death. Right on. Right on. That's the spirit. The best pick waving at the Google card is the best. Yes, everybody's awesome here. Hey, Poppy Cats, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, Poppy Cats, good to see you. There we go. All right, let's go back to it. All right, let's go back.
For what I am going through between selling the house, my aunt, and everything else. And
she's waiting for her aunt to pass on so she can inherit because Lord knows she needs that coin right now.
I mean, I understand, housing listings are public. Anybody can pull them up on Zillow or Redfin or wherever.
Yeah, well, but good you understand that. Good you understand that.
Last summer when Vidal shared the pictures of the house that Negz and I just went to look at.
My God, you didn't buy the house. It's not even your house. We're still hammering on that, aren't we?
Yeah. And it's gone downhill from there, and it's gotten worse and worse and worse and worse. And people are taking greater.
But it's your own behavior that drives that. It's your own behavior. Look at yourselves in the mirror, for God's sake. You've harmed other people. You've harmed many others. Look at your own behavior. There are people like me, for instance, and others who do far worse than what I do, who do far worse than me. They stand up, they say enough already, and they clap back. This is the thing. You don't get it when people clap back at you. You go after people, and then when they clap back, you start crying and whining and kvetching. Good God, the lack of self-awareness here. I swear, the lack of self-awareness. Oh, let's take a look at the chat for a second. Their chat, not ours, their chat. They put up my house interior shots on the farms too. Well, come on, you were a farmer reject there, Columbine. You were. Okay. Hussey will be the entertainment. Trust that. He's so caught up in his own delusion that when this turns out bad for him, they will all flip on him. Hussey will land on his feet. I'm pretty sure he'll land on his feet, Alex Glitter. I love the wishful thinking on your part. I just love it. Yeah, let's go.
And greater liberties. And something snapped. I don't know what it was.
What snapped?
It just snapped inside of me. And
what
I couldn't
snapped?
Take it anymore.
Aww,
and I thought to myself,
aww.
Why am I doing this? And I said this to Negz, why am I doing this? I'm not making money on Rumble.
No, there isn't much money on Crumble, but you kind of hope that others make donos because you were having that war chest. I wonder if they did raise that 30K. Yes, because as you claimed, he and Trashik were such great fundraisers and they raised money for you all quickly and all that lovely stuff. Yeah. Wonder if they hit that 30K.
No. What am I doing this for my ego? Am I doing this just to have something to
Hello,
do?
Mikkel.
It's because I'm bored.
Or Michael.
I just need something
I
to
hope
do
I'm
when
pronouncing
not
your name
doing
correctly.
something.
Yeah.
But
Good to
it's
see
not
you.
worth it anymore. It is not worth the suffering and the struggling and the heartache.
Oh, but you love the attention. You love the attention. You do love the coin.
And this IRL shit. I mean, we've got a family.
The IRL shit, you should have thought about your family before, and the IRL shit is what you people do. It's what you people did. And as far as calling your employer, wasn't it Scotty all caps? Another unhinged person. The one you used to call Igor. Didn't he call your work Klonka? Yeah. Boy. Blaming others besides yourselves.
He is doing so incredibly well right now.
He's doing well.
The last thing that we want is to keep on inviting these stalkers and strangers into our home. And encouraging them in any way to try to interfere in our family. We've had enough. I mean, Negz has been putting up with it for years, but this is now going on like a year.
Yeah, well, Beggs chooses to put up with it, but a lot of it's exaggerating and lies anyway. We can't possibly take it seriously because, over time, especially recently, lies come out. Truth eventually comes out. Sunshine is the best disinfectant, I like to say. What do we call it? Disinfecting. That's right.
Year and a half for me. And I'm over it. I'm done.
No, you're not.
Done. I'm done dealing with internet strength.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Does that mean you're going to be done waking up at 4 a.m. to tweet at your Twitter enemies? I don't think so. Maybe for a couple of days. Oh, God. Should we start taking bets when they're coming back? And will they come back together separately as single people? We started. No, I can't. No, forget it. No, I think that goes against you. Oh, no, forget it. Forget.
Strangers trying to drive us crazy, trying to drive us apart, trying to turn people.
Nobody is trying to break you up. As a matter of fact, you people as a couple, since you've laid your beady eyes on each other, has been entertainment. It's been sheer comedy. It's entertainment. Good God. And the more you keep saying we're trying to break you up, you got to wonder, I guess your couple life is not that solid, which we all knew to begin with. We said the same thing when Callie first hooked up with Shane. We said the same thing. A relationship forming, the only bond is common hatred. Okay? Is not solid. It's not secure. It's not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just not. It's not a solid bond based on common hatred. It's not.
To take my money away, the money that I worked for, the money.
Oh, take your money away? You should have behaved yourself if you wanted to preserve your money. You should have behaved yourself. You shouldn't have been making slanderous comments like calling people like Gigi and Hussy PDFs. Fine if you don't like them. That's fine. But damn, don't call them PDFs when there's absolutely no evidence of it. when there's actually more red flags of your lover boy and traffic over here being PDFs themselves. There are more red flags. Like I said, the stuff that I had seen would be enough at the very least from where I used to work. It would have been very enough to at least start an investigation to hold on to for investigation.
And I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm tired of the incredible liberty.
What a sad way to end a journalist career. And I've said this for years. What a sad way. Oh, God, the fall from grace. I love that for you. I love that for you. The fall from grace. Yes. Don't worry. I'll find something else to talk about. If you guys are gone, I'll find something else to talk about. Yeah.
That people think they can take with strangers on the internet. That's how I feel.
No, I definitely understand that. It's very unfortunate because there's so many entertainers out there and they have families and they're able to entertain people and to do their things and to express themselves.
Look at you. Oh, such a try-hard, Traffic. You, Traffic, are you going to go offline? No, somebody's got to do their bidding. Somebody's got to do their dirty work. And you're just quite the lapdog to do it, aren't you, Traffic? Of course he's not going offline. Oh, Traffic, what a pity.
It's not safe anymore.
It's not.
I could react to you now. Ain't that something?
Okay. And a lot of those entertainers live in gated communities, or if they're doing really well, they have.
And Traffic, you're another one who likes to false flag. Here's the other thing. Never mind you. You have my full docs, so you have no reason to false flag. You've already got my full docs. Oh, God.
Bodyguards, they have PR people, they have agents, they have like a whole staff of people whose job it is to look after them. We're just two regular people living in a house, in the Midwest. We don't have that protection. We don't have people who come out. We don't have personal armies that we can send out to attack people.
Oh my God. Why would that even enter the realm of your mind? Why would that enter your mind even? Oh my God. The paranoia is just... Here's the thing about small towns. I may live in a big ass city where people are cold and insular and neighbors don't talk to each other and don't know each other. And sometimes that could be a good thing. But I have spent enough time in small towns. I actually lived in a small town southeast of here. Southeast of here, close to the Maine border. And if there's one thing I've discovered, if you're, people are neighborly, and a lot of it is old fashioned values. Like, for example, like you lose a loved one, some member of your family passes away. They literally, the neighbors, if they love you and if you've been good to them, they will literally come by with a casserole or a cake, or homemade bread or stuff like that. They will literally go. I love that. That's one thing I loved about that small town culture. But the negative side always is, of course, if you sneeze from across town, they know about it. They hear it. If you fart from across town, they know. But that's the downside of it. My point being, the little town of Connorsville, if Beggs were so well-liked, people would, come together with them, listen to them, and maybe offer to give them a hand with something. The very fact that they feel so isolated in their small town, what did you do to irritate these people? What did you do to irritate these people? I can only imagine.
And again, I keep on returning to this. And we have in Indiana, there's a child in this house. In Washington, I have an elderly relative who
doesn't live with you, doesn't live in your condo, but you're waiting for her to pass on so you can inherit. We get it. Allegedly. All alleged, of course. Yes. Then she would threaten. I remember a year or so ago, Klonka kind of hinted at threatening to sue me. Good luck with that. I'm in Canada. You can't sue me. Or we don't have the same kind of tort laws you do. You can't.
Very, very bad right now. And that I have to look after. And I can't put anybody, I personally would never put anybody at risk.
Oh, but you do. Along with Bexy here, you do. You put little Negz at risk. You keep putting him in the line of fire. Instead of protecting or advocating for him, you put him in the line of fire. You share your crap. I'm sure you two scream at each other when the cameras are off and not focused on us. I'm pretty sure that you scream and bitch slap each other. That can't be good for the kid. No, look at yourselves in the mirror.
From these insane stalking people who don't know when enough is enough. They don't know. They don't get it.
They don't understand it. Even now, you know, you guys telling this and us talking about it, they won't understand it.
No.
They won't. They're sadistic, and they're
Sadistic?
insane, and they're unmedicated, and they get off on just being mentioned, even if it's in a negative way. They get off on it. You saw the people that came up on that panel with such vitriol towards Negz and I.
Yeah, well earned, and some wanted to play with your mind because hell, you lend yourself to it. Yeah, you do lend yourselves to it. That panel is where you said, though it slipped out with ease, that I sent you my nudes. Oh, God. No. If I wanted to put my nudes on the internet, I wouldn't be sending it to you losers. I started OnlyFans where I can get paid for it. Thank you. Yeah, where I can get paid for it. I do have some I may be fat, I may be old, I may be decrepit, but I do have some self-respect. I do have some modicum of self-respect. Dang.
Yeah, that was a bit of a eye opener for me.
Like people, like I didn't even know some of these people. Like I've never even heard of them before. They were just nasty.
Yeah.
How could you be?
Well, there was the drunk Megan Fox from The Voight. Yeah. And then there was this somebody, Bill something, Viking Bill, I think it was, whatever, trying to discuss race relations, which is absolutely pointless with them. That's why I didn't bother talking race relations with them. It was pointless. Kitty had a legitimate complaint because you cut her off, and despite the fact you were still paying into your Patreon, you cut her, you blocked her, you cut her off, despite the fact you were still collecting her money. You may not have liked her playing your reindeer games, but damn, you had no problem collecting her money. Yeah, I can understand, but hell, I can't understand why someone like Kitty would be pissed off. No, can't understand it. Don't know. And as for me, well, you just don't like it when I ask pointed questions at you. You didn't like it. Accountability, it's a beautiful thing. Something, yeah. There's that. And Belinda opened things up. It was totally hilarious. No wonder it was totally hilarious what they found up their butt. Totally hilarious.
So attached as a stranger that you watch on the internet. It's not normal.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with it.
Me neither.
At all. And I will only keep reverting back to everybody calling me a bad dad, and they were right. I allowed very bad people to verbally abuse somebody I love online repeatedly for years, and that does make me a bit of a bad dad. So
yeah, because he kept talking about him, putting him in the line of fire. Look, there are a lot of people in the commentary dramasphere who are parents and they have kids. But you know one thing I've discovered about them, and even though I may not like what they do online, but what they do is they manage to separate their family life offline, off the camera, and what they do on their on their respective YouTube channels, or what they do on Twitter. And they don't put their kids in the line of fire. Nobody talks about their kids because they don't talk about their kids. They don't talk about their kids. They keep their kids out of the line of fire and out of that drama. That's what they do.
So after the stream, that's it. You guys chalk it up as a win. You can chalk it up as, yeah, we did it.
I'll take it as a small victory for now, because I know you're going to be back. We know you're going to be back. Dang, should we start a pool? I don't know. I'm going to put a poll. I'm going to put a poll on my community tab when I jump off. Maybe not this afternoon right away, but later tonight. I'm going to put a poll and poll up on my community tab. Yeah, just for shits and giggles, of course. Yeah, just for shits and giggles. Okay, there we go.
I'm chalking it up as I'm protecting my kid, because it's no longer.
Yeah, you should have thought about that sooner, right?
It's, and somebody's going to get hurt, and it's not. I fucking promise you, it will not be me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and in the end, that's who these people are making suffer as a child, and in your case, DC. Back when you're in DC, you know you're sickly.
Oh, look at him! Look at him! Look at him sucking up! What a tryhard you are, traffic! Oh God, This is a tragic scream. Yeah, definitely more ways than one. Oh. Should I break into song again? I don't know. No, I won't. I'm gonna lose viewers. People are gonna drop out if I do.
Right.
That's who ends up suffering ultimately, because your stress level's already here and they're taking it even above. And then, I've been looking into these illegal threats too, and they're illegal. You can't just, anytime somebody says something.
Yeah, that's why you threaten others. For how many years Beggs and MFW have been threatening each other? How many years? And lately threatening Yaba and Sam. Threatening me. Threatening other people. Threatening the non-combatants that you like to mention. Threatening Hussey. Threatening the gaining ground. Excuse me. Damn, I hate it when it goes down the wrong way. Sorry. I hate it when it goes down the wrong way. Okay, sorry. No.
To you that you don't like, threaten litigation. That's not the way things work.
Yeah, it is if you slander, and your tort laws in the United States of America says, yeah, it does. Yeah. Not here in Canada. Though in Canada there would be exceptions. Oh yeah, that would work. You know what? That's how egregious it is to call somebody a PDF with absolutely no proof, the way you did with Hussey, the way you did with Gaining Ground. If you pulled, in Canada, which really doesn't even entertain these kind of suits, okay, slander and defamation suits, they would definitely entertain, because I know for a fact there is a precedent. Yeah, there is a precedent for it. So, because it does literally affect real life. You can't say it's just the internet anymore, because it ruins lives potentially. It puts people's lives in danger. That's number one in their respective communities in real life, but also future earnings. Like Gigi, for instance, he's still young. He's got a lot of working years ahead of him before he can think of retirement. He has a career to worry about. And that's something Klonka should have worried about, her own career, but she didn't. And we know where she is at. But so let's say Gigi decides to apply for another job in a few years. And as I mentioned earlier in the stream, and I mentioned so often, human resources, one of the things they do when they look at candidates is they take a look at your digital fingerprint, your digital footprint. They Google Gigi, and they find Gigi as a PDF. Wow, what do you think is going to happen? Yeah, what are you going to happen? Oh, Holly Big Mac. She's saying bulimia did Owl no favors. Oh, they're trashing original Owl. Of course, when you've got nothing left to do, let's trash original Owl or somebody else who's not even in their chat. Good grief.
You can't do that to somebody over and over and over, especially when they've been so public about it.
Well, here's where it's problematic is when you keep threatening it, and then when you do finally go through with it, it turns out to be frivolous. That's when it becomes problematic.
It's not frivolous to call somebody without foundation a PDF. You guys, on the other hand, maybe not Klonka, but you two, frickin' frack there, frickin' frack, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, you have many red flags that would hold any social service agency would at least hold for investigation.
I guess what becomes illegal.
Or if they look into it further and they find out that person was the one that instigated.
Yeah, that's why I got nothing.
What? You people. Good grief. You can't even keep your lies straight right now. Can't even keep your lies straight. I'm coming to you guys. Hey, Money Rig. Good to see you. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. Good to have you along for the ride. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back a bit. Remember, don't take it personally if I miss your chat. Okay. Okay, so here it is. Kim Ronalds. Welcome to Straight Talking Fedora Chick. DC Media Old Woman. Hang on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Got distracted for a second. Okay. Okay, going back. Remember, don't take it personally if I miss your chat. Okay. All right. My other neighbor came to the vets with all his cash savings to tell me the vets do whatever they could for my babies. See, that's very nice, and I'm glad somebody was there for you. Thank you for sharing that, Kimmy. Money rig, absolutely, all excellent points you've made. Careful, Samuel, you'll end up with hamster cheeks like Monty. Oh no, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Been watching this for years too, Money rig. Okay. They should talk. They're always the ones dragging. And yeah, exactly. The projection is just absolutely astounding. Megan Fox stays drunk. So it would appear. That's what I hear. She's almost never sober online. Careful now, Tragic. Calm down. Don't rile yourself. You might end up in the hospital again. These are wise words from Kate Winslet here. You should take Kate Winslet's advice, Tragic. You really should. Yeah, they know what they're talking about. Yeah, Money Rig, I believe it. You really bring up good points. Death, thank you for bringing up the, oh yeah, only fedoras instead of OnlyFans. Only fedora sign up here. Hats off. Hats off. Yeah, I take my hat off for $10. You can get a picture of me taking my hat off for $10. $10 US, not Canadian. US, not Canadian. How is Doc's daddy Trad so incredulous? The lack of self-awareness is absolutely astounding, isn't it, Mikkel? Isn't it? It is absolutely. Who is that Megan Fox, the one that I see around here? Not here, Kimmy Sunshine. There's no Megan Fox. Was the first time I saw it. It was on their stupid, silly snowflake panel the other night. She was drunk and sloppy. Yeah. Now I'm really going to look. Oh, God. I know, boo-boo. I know. Doc's daddy Tragic. Those regards haven't doxed anyone correctly yet. What's the count? 0 out of 6. No, they got me correct, unfortunately. They got me correct. Kate Winslet. Oh, God. Yeah. Kate, well, he's trying, right? He thinks he knows what's going on. Belinda was hilarious, and the other one showing her face by accident was Karma's friend kiss. I know. It was. I know it was. I forgot that you're Sergio Torres. That's right. That's right. That's who Kate Winslet is. Yes. Kate Winslet, that's who their dogs. Your channel is next. Yeah. That's big dogs, 4K to you, to Kate. And those 3 doxes are repeat attempts. Absolutely. And they don't know how uncomfortable and abusive they were to others' lives. They try to ruin Beggs. It's a crybaby. Beggs is a crybaby. How many times has he quit crying? Nobody likes me. Ah, yes. Okay, I'm really going to break out in the song now. This is Beggs now. Oh, Pebbles. Oh, Pebbles. The world hates me. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I'm going to eat some worms. I don't remember how the rest of it went. Can't believe it. They taught us that song. When I used to be in Brownies. That was a young girl group years ago. I used to be in Brownies. You know, the scouting movement, Lord Baden-Powell, all that. Yeah. So I used to be a Brownie. And they taught us that song. I can't believe they taught us such a sad, gloomy song. Can't believe they taught us that. Join us, Fedora's Misadventure Shorts. Yes, thank you, Sama, for putting up. I do have a shorts channel. Please go give it a look. It does not cover Goro World. It does not cover drama. It's basically clips of day trips, walks, walking tours of Montreal and elsewhere, wherever I may go. It's also drives with my roommate. We were wherever we drive to. So it's fun content. Go take a look. Fedora's Misadventure Shorts, my shorts channel. It's worth taking a look at. Thank you, Sama. Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes, Death. And the way to support the channel, okay, if you want to avoid the toll troll, you can definitely go to my PayPal. Rest assured, I will always keep your information confidential for those who might be nervous about that. Rest assured, it stays secret with me. Unlike the others, I actually do believe in not biting the hand that feeds me. Yeah, so to speak, the expression. So rest assured, it remains confidential. You can feel safe and confident in doing so. I think they also gave up and now blamed another farming. Good God, Sergio gets around, don't he? He's like Gigi. Incredibly busy. Sergio Torres, he gets around, does he? Yes. Please like the stream if you haven't done so already. Yes, please give it a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. It's a free way to help your girl out. Thank you. And please consider subbing if you haven't done so. Yes, thank you. I haven't been on Twitch in like forever. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the Twitch channel, in all honesty. I'd like to stream again, but I need something for my phone camera to do it with. But I'll definitely let you know when we're going to do that. Your farmer is next. Your farmer is next. Yeah, your farmer is next. Thank you. Yes, that's my TikTok for those who want to follow me for more of that of my misadventures. Thank you, Sama. They will be back when they think everybody forgot about this big scam they are making, begging for money. Yeah, absolutely true, money. I think so too. But no, Pepperidge Farms remembers, right? So there's that. That's illegal. You can't do that. Some good green. I usually choke on shower water. Oh God. No, I choke on just drinking my water, Kimmy. Just drinking water, I choke. Yes, I also have merch store. If you want to check it out, Sam has just put that on the screen. It's on the screen. I've got t-shirts. I've got mugs. If I do say so myself, my merch is better looking than Begsy's. If I do say so myself, yes. They can't take it when the shoes are on the other foot. No, absolutely not, Money Rig. They can't. No, they can't. No. Thank you for the Twitter. Yeah, that's my Twitter. If you want to follow me over there, Clara's Dog 2. If you want to follow me over there. Owl made one comment in their chat earlier asking a simple civil question. Can't remember exactly, but it was not offensive. No, I don't believe it was offensive. Owl is not that way. I know how Owl is, and she wouldn't have asked she would have been respectable. She would have asked a pointed question, like many of us do, but she would have done it with respect and politely. Yeah. So if they booted her off as soon as she asked the question, not surprising. They're like Monty in this regard, just like Monty does. Is Beggs trying to hide his balls with his camera angle? I don't know. Very much the same way Klonka likes to iceberg the camera. Yeah. LMAO, Negz's digital footprint is something to behold. That alone would have gotten her in trouble with an employer. I have no doubt about that, and that's what I've been saying, Death. You remember when she was screaming at irate Alex last year? It was last year, a year ago. She was screeching at irate Alex because Alex had dumped some DMs to call her out on her bullshit. And then she went on blaming Alex for a long time for the loss of her job or the loss of her security clearance. Yeah. And I said, you know what? You are the company you keep. And if you have a job that requires such a clearance, they do check the company you keep. And that is their philosophy. That is their mindset. You are the company you keep. So, cavorting around with Beggsy certainly would not have helped that at all. Thank you for that, Deb. They are. They need to look in the mirror to see what they have done to people. Absolutely. Stop playing victims, Negz and Clunker. Oh, they can't seem to stop themselves, Money Rig. They can't. He hasn't learned his ankle 4 feet away and far away from the hairline. DC's ankle's 6 feet and under. The comb-overs are tiresome, too. Yeah, the Beggsy Donald Trump comb-overs or something. That was such a mess last night. Yes, it was, Lil Boots. Absolutely. It was a mess. Absolutely. From the boy, Cher is always slam drunk. That Megan Fox. Oh, wow. Poor Pebbles. Free Pebbles. Hashtag free Pebbles. You were a brownie leader, Steph? Wow, cool. You were a brownie leader. Cool. Yeah, I was a brownie. Money Reg was a brownie, too. Yeah, I was a brownie. I was even a girl guide for 1 year. I was a girl guide. I think in the United States, they call them Girl Scouts. But they call them girl guides here in Canada. I don't know what they would call them in the other parts of the world, like in the UK. DC was a brownie for all of 1 semester. Her cookie was stale back then, too. Yes. Hey, Rio Torx. Good to have you along. Good to see you. Your mom sang that song, too? Oh, my God. Why did they teach us these songs? Rio Tarks, why they teach us these songs? I don't know. That's it. I'm getting hamster cheeks. Fedora, can you increase the speed of their stream? Yeah, I could. I'm gonna give it I'll give it a shot in just a second. Yeah. I'm gonna give it a shot. It's already at 1.25. I'll speed it up to 1. You went to junior and Girl Scouts? Right on, Kimmy. Yes, they're called Girl Guides in the UK as well, Steph. Yeah, here in Canada too. But I believe they call them Girl Scouts in the United States. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna try and speed this along. All right, we're gonna speed this along. I've got it at 1.25. We're gonna bump it up to 1.5. If it's too fast, please let me know. Okay.
That's like reason 500 why I'm done. So because I mean,
I'm done.
You're in the top type of thing.
Well, there's this fucking legal shit. I mean, I got nothing to say to nobody on this motherfucker about nothing. Now listen, I'm going to be available in my Discord because I still got patrons and stuff.
Oh, he's still collecting the Patreon. He's still collecting his Patreon. Oh my goodness. What are you offering people in your Patreon, dude? What are you offering in your Patreon? Unless it's just the $1 thing, which is not going to get you rich, even if you have 100. It's just $100 a month. Okay, and I don't know. Patreon, do they take anything off? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember if Patreon took a cut. I can't remember. But yeah, he is. Even if you just offer the $1, the $1 a month thing for support, my God, but if you're still doing the $5 or $10 patron, what are you offering them for something that high? Because if you're going to be doing a $5 or a $10 tier in Patreon, you got to offer them something, man. You got to offer them something. And more than just playing reindeer games in your Discord. Yes, you got to offer them more than that.
But I'm not going to be live at all. I have nothing. I'm not going to be appearing anywhere. I don't even know if I'll be making content. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. All I know is that I can't, for some reason, I can't be seen anywhere or people feel compelled to attack the weakest around me. You
are the weakest around you, dude. God damn it. Your mother does your laundry and wipes your ass. Klonka pays you an allowance too. I don't know how long that's going to last, if it still is. I don't know what they collected. Let's remember, just before all this whiny, I'm leaving, I'm taking my ball and I'm running away. How much of that 30K, their so-called war chest that they raise? Hey, they love to pocket watch other people. Hey, turnabout is fair play, right? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Sorry about the cliches.
Right.
Or the ones I love. I'm over it. And it's worth it to me.
Oh, God, here we go, Alex Glitter. What a tryhard you are. Just wanted to give that stupid bitch some attention that she desperately needs. You're going to have to clarify, which dumb bitch are we talking about? You talking about Klonka up here, Alex? You talking about your buddy Callie? Clarify.
Completely. I know it sounds cringe, but people always say you're a public figure. So if I'm retiring from the public eye, fuck it. Fuck everybody. Fuck everything. It ain't worth it.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be focusing on pre-recorded content that has nothing to do with our lives, with our home, with our family, nothing. I'm just going to be taking a look at different topics the way I was doing on my YouTube.
I love how she says we're going to do something that has nothing to do with our family, our lives, and our home. Klonka, all you did was cover drama. Maybe once in a while you'd upload a little thing trying to prove, which was more really, let's be real, let's be honest. It was more really trying to prove to us that you and Begsy were a real couple, which we know you're not, but yeah. Okay, but I love how she says that it's going to have nothing to do with our home, nothing to do with our family, this, that, and the other thing. But all you do is cover drama. That's all you do. It's all about drama. I love how you see, it shows the projection here. You're the one mixing your family and your private home life with this drama. They're intertwined. They're meshed together. You meshed them together. It's like, I don't get it. You never did content discussing your family or home or anything like that. You never did. It was always this drama and about how you're the one saying how we keep, yeah, exactly.
There will never, ever, ever be any photograph shared.
Never.
No footage, no nothing. On any public platform. I mean, we can exchange, we can show stuff on our very private personal Facebook pages to our friends. And even that's, a question mark. But as far as
the way you all went into other people's Facebooks, like Belinda's.
And her family members.
Any vacations, any trips, any experiences that we have, we will not be sharing that publicly at all.
Oh, shucks. And us, we were so looking forward to more of Negz trying to unblock a Versace Mansion toilet on TikTok like he did last time. Oh, so looking forward to another TikTok thing of a $800 a night room at the Versace Mansion where Beggs is trying to unblock the toilet. Dang! I was so looking forward to more pictures of Beggs, in his dusty sneakers and his purple shorts and his red socks. Dang. However will I go on? However, ever will I go on? What reason will I have to get out of bed in the morning? Oh, dang, I'll have to find a way to go on.
Well, not ever again. No plans that we have in the future about where we're going to live, what we're going to be doing, whatever will be shared publicly. Not ever.
Never, ever.
And
never.
We're just going to do what we feel is best for our family. Period. That was the decision that we made yesterday. And like I said, I mean, he and I have spoken about this, and I walked in the door, and boom, we launched into this conversation.
Yeah.
And it turned out that we had been both thinking the same thing, except we just hadn't brought it up with each other. So we had a long talk yesterday. And I mean, there are certain issues I'm really passionate about, and I'm going to continue making content. If I do interviews, they're going to be pre-recorded, no live chats, no nothing.
Pre-recorded interview. With more corn stars? And will Beggsy be playing more corn movies in the background? That kind of interview? Nah. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Coming to you guys. Hey, Tone. Good to see you back. Good to see you back. Yes. Okay. Good to see you, Tone. Yes. Girl Scouts. That's what I thought. He raised the money of his... Oh, he did, Death. He doubled his price of his Patreon. What is he offering him? God. And I remember he would go after MFW, and it's true. And I still contend. Remember when MFW still had a channel? And she was charging $25 a month for her channel memberships. She was offering private streams. Trust me, I had a glimpse in her private members-only streams. I still believe to this day that her members were ripped off because it was the same kind of shit she was doing in regular public streams. Same thing. But at least she was providing something or giving the air or pretending she was providing something. What are you providing, Beggs? What are you providing? Are you providing special streams? And something more than just playing Discord reindeer games, because playing Discord reindeer games for 10, 15, 20 bucks US just don't cut it. It just don't cut it. And my point being is he used to go after, and I went to, that's different, but he went after MFW for charging $25 for her member streams. And look at him doing the same thing with his Patreon. Look at him doing the same goddamn thing. Who are these people that throw this money at him? It's astounding, boo-boo. It's certainly, well, D. Higgins for one, Mama Warbucks, Holly Mack for another. Maybe Charlene is, maybe Sherry is, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who else. He gives them the privilege of giving them money. Yes, that's what it is. Thank you, Thank you, Princess. Yes. I think it's $10? Oh, thank you, Jeff. See, what are you offering for 10? See, with $10, you got to offer them something. Yeah, to join the Discord, you need to join Patreon. Yeah, that I knew, Sama, but it's not worth it. Like, to join Discord, I wouldn't give it more than $5 a month. Honestly, I wouldn't give, for a disc, not more than $5 a month. Yeah. She's been saying that, but ends up going back to attacking people. Yeah, exactly, Dora. Dora B, she can't resist. She can't. She'll be back. Beggs is just not interested. Look at him. He's all like, I'm gonna eat some worms. Oh, hello. Can I tell them?
I guess.
That was Mr. Me. He got a new Godzilla T-shirt. He came in to give me a fashion show, and he looks good in it. There we go. He looks good in it. It's weird. It's weird, but it's different. It's weird, but
I like it. Yeah, I like it. It's you. It's you. It's very you. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I digress. Not only that, but also drinking out of a bidet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to miss more Begsy drinking out of a bidet. Yeah. Yeah. Begsy drinking out of a bidet. We're going to be missing that. Yeah. God damn, what will we do? What will we do for entertainment around here? What will we do without this quality content? That's a lie. Mark my words. They will be back in action, dragging and hating and crying and kvetching and e-begging. Absolutely, Money Rig. Absolutely. Negz is afraid to go directly look in the camera since Gothic Glitter's ugly mug popped up. Now he can truly claim PTSD. True. True. There's that depth. What was that? Gothic Glitter. Okay. What's the point of joining his Patreon Discord? Isn't it just the same fools as in their chat? Yes, boo-boo, exactly. Exactly. They pay for the privilege. Yes. I wouldn't give 1 red cent for that. No, not that Discord. When I meant I would give no more than $5, I mean other people's Discords. If other people were offering Discord membership as part of membership or Patreon, I wouldn't pay more than $5 for it. That's what I meant. Sorry, I should have clarified. He claims to be disabled. Yeah, I know. The only thing he's disabled is, I don't know, between his legs. Hey, Mr. Me. Negz claims to be disabled. I was, and he had disability. Yeah, he had the disability. That's his disability. He can't shut up. That's his disability, absolutely. And I'm sorry he did that to you, Tom. Seriously, I'm sorry he did that to you. I wish he had disability to shut the fuck up. That is his disability. He can't shut the fuck up. He can't shut the fuck up. That is his disability. That still of Negz on the screen right now is hilarious. He looks like a pouty. Yeah, he does. He is pouty. Pouty, 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 isn't he? Yeah. Hi, Mr. B. I like the weird and unique. Yeah, so do I. I like weird and unique, too. Absolutely. I'm weird myself, so yay, join the weird club. Here's to the weird club, Kimmy. Here's to the weird club. All right. Disabled comments only. Unboxing is his way through life. Exactly. Exactly. All right. I don't know how much more I'm going to do of this. We'll see. You know what? I'm going to skip over some of it. Okay. Because I'm obviously not sitting through all of it. I'm going to fast forward. Is there anybody, Sama, is there a timestamp somewhere in particular? Sama, is there a timestamp in particular I should look at? If Negz had batteries in his back and yet he wastes his energy from said batteries, some petty bullshit. Absolutely right, Tone. Absolutely right. Oh, yeah, he burned all his bridges long ago. The OG members, other than, say, Jana or Sprobs, he burned all his bridges with the original, Negative Nation OGs. He burned his bridges long ago. Sama, do you have a timestamp for me that I should look at, that you want me to look at, or anybody else for that matter? Oh, okay. Oh, she tells the story of how she got her Voices of America job. Oh, I'd like to talk. Oh, I'd like to hear about that. Okay. Okay, Sama, if you go, okay. Okay, that's okay. That's okay, Sama. That's okay. But if you know roughly where it is, right now I'm about 26 minutes and 5 seconds in. I'm 26 minutes, 5 seconds in. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's why the hump is there, Tone. Need some batteries to fill that. Very true, Death. That's okay, Sama. That's okay. We'll go on with this for now. Why? Okay. We'll go on for this. All right, let's go.
Because I am tired. I am tired of being tired. I'm tired of being afraid. I'm sick of feeling like a hunted animal all the time.
Feeling like a hunted animal, huh? Nobody's hunting you, Klonka. No one is hunting you. I don't know where you're getting this. You have to pay people to stay with you. Nobody is hunting you. I don't know where you're getting this.
And I'm sick of feeling like, when's the next fucking bomb going to drop?
Oh, by the way, you had no problem when Jan's Pukes, when you were buddies with Jan's Pukes, you had no problem with her stalking me. So save it.
Because these people who are all whining and crying, they haven't had the police or CPS show up. They haven't had. No.
Well, if the cops and CPS show up, I'm sure there's a reason for it. Because, like, again, with prank calls, they just don't bother. They just don't bother. Where I used to work, we had crank callers all the time. we just wouldn't bother. We just didn't bother.
Their entire lives turned upside down. They haven't had these constant invasions, people openly plotting in discords to destroy two people's lives.
Oh my God. I have a Discord. It's private right now because you people, not you in chat, because Klonka and AK, Columbine AK and Trashik and Beggs and all their ilk started bombing, like infiltrating my Discord. So we had to kick them all out. I had to put more mods in the Discord to kick out all the riprap. And now we blocked it tight. That's why I no longer advertise my Discord server. For the time being, for the foreseeable future, my Discord is locked. In other words, I'm not even going to be offering it. If I do another tier for channel memberships, I'm not even offering Discord membership. No, because it's completely different. My Discord server is completely different. We don't really do YouTube drama in there. So, yeah, it's more of a resource sharing for people who might need it. And I won't divulge anymore, but yeah. But I'm in other Discord servers that do talk about YouTube drama. And no, I've never heard of anybody coming out and saying they wanted to go to Washington, D.C. and harm you. But we do know, I've never even heard, but we do know that Trashik here, aka Outspoken One, Corey Barnhill and all them, did make calls threatening to bash the heads of women and children with bricks. We do know that.
Number of different ways. I mean, until you've experienced that, until you've gone through it, you have absolutely no way of knowing how frightening it is to just live.
And I've been doxxed, thank you, with information that was not even on social media, for God's sake. I'm still wondering about. Okay, I've been doxxed. There was a time FFG was threatening to come for me. She was threatening to come for me. She lives in my city. And she was threatening to come for me. She wanted to hose my so-called homeless encampment down. Stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, she doesn't threaten me anymore. Let's be real. She stopped that. As soon as that started, she stopped that. And FFG and I pretty much stay on our own lanes and don't really bother with each other. We don't really bother with each other. So for that. But that's about the extent of it.
In a regular old house, in a little town in the Midwest, and know that there are people out there who are like actively planning on how to destroy your life, and gloating.
Oh no, you people wrote the handbook on that. Hang on, Sama's got something for me. Let's go through this whiny diatribe and we'll get to the timestamp. Thank you, Sama. We'll get to the timestamp very shortly. We'll get to it. Okay.
About it. No, fuck it. If what we need to do is go offline and just do what we have to do that's best for our family, and then if the spirit moves us, we can do,
if the spirit moves you? I was about to say if they can move their bowels. If they can move their bowels.
Ideas that Negz and I kick around, then that's what we have to do. But I am tired of engaging with people who are psychotic, basically. Psychotic.
Yeah. Extremely. Yeah, they are. And like people just don't understand, like, so Negz and I had our internet battle, right?
Oh,
when
yeah.
we first met Negz.
Listen, all three of us battled each other.
Yeah,
okay?
we battled.
Oh my God. All right, here we go. Where's the tambourine? This is a tambourine song. Or is it a guitar song? All right. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya. Oh God, I'm starting to make myself ill here. Dang. I'm trying to make myself ill. Oh, dang. All right. Okay. Let's go.
Well, we sure did. But Negz and I had a conversation. Said, look, this stuff to me is like wrestling. Mm-hmm. It's like the WWE. We go to battle. And,
I love it. You're giving away secrets. WWE and clout fights. Yeah. Blood sports. Let's remember, I did challenge Klonka. When Klonka wanted to do blood sports, I did do a short challenging Klonka to blood sports on my channel, one-on-one. She refused. She categorically refused. Wonder why. Can't imagine. Oh, well. Yeah, she really did. Categorically refused. I made a call, an open call, and it was a short on my channel. Can't imagine why she would refuse to do blood sports with me. Oh, well.
You're going at each other. So I always knew what his mind, set was with it. I didn't feel like, oh, he's going to show up here with a machine gun and he's going to go to town and all this stuff. It's just like what these people think.
Right.
And they're talking about upgrading their security cameras and all this stuff. I mean, Negz is nothing but a gentle dude. Yeah.
He's a wimp and a poopter, but gentle, no. He's about as gentle as a bull in a china shop. No. Hang on. I'm going to mute the mic for a minute. I have to take a minute. Hang on. Here we go. I'm back. Oh, God. YouTube is horrible. Hey, Kala. Good to see you. Yeah, YouTube is horrific with the notifications, but it's good to see you, Kala. DCMediagirl is a vampire and not in a badass or no, not in a Rocky Horror Picture Show kind of way. They got the chance on Gator Time to stream. I was on for Bloodsports, and DC had her chance. When she was on panel with me and Silvana, she outright said no when I asked her. Really, not surprising. Not surprising at all, because she sucks off the youth. She does. All right, we're going to go to that timestamp. Hang on. We're just gonna chat with you first a little bit briefly, and then we're gonna go to this timestamp that Sama gave me. Negz, like I said, an example of how not to be on the internet. He lacks self-awareness, a conscience, and stupidity, manipulative. Even though I can see and expect Negz to be like this, I know, absolutely true. And her job, yes, we're gonna get to that very shortly, Sama. Thank you so much, Sama, for finding the timestamp for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're going to get to that very shortly. Her rotten carcass would remain untouched by the hungriest of vultures. Oh my God. So true, Death. So true. They really think they do have that air of self-importance. Yeah, it is. Unbelievable. No wonder Hussy. No, exactly. Someone, or even Gigi for that matter. Even Gaining Ground for that matter. I think the reason he burns bridges is because he's too... Okay, I guess we're waiting. Another timestamp is 1 hour and 13 minutes when she talks more in detail about her job. Okay, well, we're going to get to that very shortly. Tesla Gray. A member. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for becoming a Mad Hatter, Tesla Gray. Unless it's somebody who became a member before but changed their name. But thank you and welcome. Klonka literally stated that the location of Sam. Oh, yes, in Canada. Yeah, she mentioned that. Yeah, she did. She is a complete creeper and she is being stalked. Yeah, no, ma'am. I know. Like what kind, especially with Canadian privacy laws, the very fact that she was able to find Sam and Yaba's landlord is astounding because Canadian privacy laws, people are harder to find. Okay, for her specifically, how she got her job. The other timestamps are good too. Oh, thank you, Sama, for all of that. Okay. All right. What is he saying? Negz is sat there like a petulant toddler, told he can't play in the sandpit. I know. DC is attracted to Negz because Claire wants to feel young by sucking on Negz. immaturity and baby P. If Negz wants to accuse anyone of mental P, it's definitely, yeah, exactly. All right, so we're going to start. Let me go up a bit. 30. Okay, so the first time stamp was where again? Okay. All right, yeah. Hang on. Okay. Hang on. Oh, gosh. All right. 37:30. That's the first timestamp. We're going to go there right now. We're going to head there right now. 37. All right. Whoops. Okay. Let's go.
Word of it. And I kept on saying it on my channel. And people were like, oh, you're such a simp. No, I actually know the man in person. I've gone out drinking with him.
Oh, okay, hang on. Let's go back. All right. Look at Beggs.
Because, we don't.
Scratching his chin like that. He doesn't say anything. It's just a conversation between these two. Beggs is not saying much of anything. He looks like he's crying. He looks like he's crying. Did you lose your binky, babe? Did you lose your binky? Aw.
Don't know someone on the internet. Like you can get to know somebody, face to face. It's just a whole different environment.
That's the problem too, is not being able to look somebody in the eye in person and be able to assess them, judge them, size them up, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
That is a huge part of it. I mean, like, look, I talked quite a bit about my friend Tucker, right? And people see him on
Tucker, in reference to Tucker Carlson. She has admitted that she is buddies with Tucker Carlson. Okay.
TV, and they think that he's a certain way. And because I've known Tucker for 25 years, I can tell you, I knew when Tucker was talking all that shit on Fox, I knew he didn't mean a word of it. And I kept on saying it on my channel. And people were like, oh, you're such a simp. No, I actually know the man in person. I've gone out drinking with him.
Oh my God. Well, at least she hasn't admitted to sleeping with him. She said she slept with all these politicians and rock stars. Oh, wait a minute. Tucker Carlson was not a rock star nor a politician. That's why only drinks, only get drunk, get rip-roaringly smashed with Tucker Carlson. And I hate that smile of his. Wipe that smile off. And he showed that his teeth are not real because he pulled them out when he was doing the snowflake chat, the snowflake hotline the other night with Beggs when all those people came on. Are you on camera? He was pulling his teeth out. He was pulling them out. Yeah, he was pulling them out. Those are fake.
We've emailed each other. We've been friends. Yeah. He's done favors for me. I helped him out with a couple of segments, and this is a breaking news.
Oh my God, Tucker Carlson doing favors. Is she doing favors for Tucker Carlson? Has Tucker come to collect, or she come to collect from Tucker?
Some of you don't know. In 2016, we were in talks for me to produce a segment for him, and we were trying to figure out a way. Like, would it be possible for me to work for Fox without having to go into the office because it's so awkward because I was a whistleblower and all that. And we both knew it would never happen because I can't work at Fox and I can't work for that company. But what we see on a screen is not who that.
Well, usually employers don't like it when you trash them. I don't know, even after you leave. And usually, if you were fired, they usually have you sign an NDA. Just saying.
Person is. That's what I'm getting at. Is the person that is on the screen is a performer. They're a performer, and they perform.
Got it.
Right. They perform.
Got it.
And
we're performing here.
Off screen, they're completely different. And those of you who have confused us for the people that we portray on screen, I mean, I'm pretty consistent in my real life, but sometimes I bullshit around. Sometimes I
you bullshit around all the time.
Lay it on thick, for entertainment value.
Yeah, yeah.
But
you lay it on thick.
No, we're not. We're not characters, to be manipulated. And our lives.
No, we get it. Your character is to manipulate others, especially Lover Boy over here. Yeah, likes to manipulate.
Are not open to you to pry and prod and stalk and threaten and harass and interfere with the kids. And because, the 14-year-old is not the only one whose privacy was invaded. I would like to remember.
No, okay. There's another thing. Beggs did have his kid on camera several times. He's had his kid on camera several times. You know one thing, a lot of these reactors or anybody covering any sort of drama, those who are parents, you know what they don't do? Put their kids on camera. That's what they don't do. They don't put their kids on camera.
Mind everyone. And this unnatural, sick interest that people have in family is, to me, like, I can tell you, I don't have a similar interest.
God, this should be a movie. The Addams Family, and there was a second movie called Addams Family Values. The Attic Family Values. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. They're ooky and they're kooky. The Attic family. Somebody needs to write me lyrics for that. Somebody needs to write me lyrics. The Attic family. Yeah.
Interest in anybody else's children. I don't even know their kids' names.
Yeah.
You know.
That we don't know their kids' names for a reason, because they don't bring their kids, they don't put their kids in the line of fire. They keep their kids away from their online shit. That's just it. They keep their kids away from that online shit. Why nobody bothers with them.
And I don't want to find out. I don't care. I don't know where they go to
Oh,
school.
you do care.
You know, I don't know
care.
what goes on behind closed doors in those homes. But these are the people who then go on camera and they want to take liberties with our family. No, that's not going to happen. No.
No, I totally get it. Yeah, it's become a very toxic.
You made it toxic. People like you made it toxic. Don't you dare traffic. Don't you dare.
And then to be a punching bag, and then on top of it, to not even, compensate it. If at least you're going to be a punching bag, you're
right.
Should expect to get a beat down. Like you were saying, Negz, when you watch people that would go in the ring against like the guys with the heavyweight belts or the real stars, and they go in there just to get the crap kicked out of them. At least they were paid for it, right?
Right.
I mean, look, this notion that if you disagree with somebody online, that then gives you the right to destroy them in their personal lives. I worked in television.
Oh, the way you people tried to do to your Twitter enemies? Got it. Duly noted.
For 30 years. I worked with people who made millions of dollars a year, people who were recognizable celebrities, people who...
All right, what? Are you sad? What, are we supposed to clap like trained seals at that? That's a flex.
Who would walk up and down the street and they would get stopped and ask for autographs because people saw them.
Yes, Luna Sonata, it is people's real lives, which they get into. They're the ones that get into people's real lives, not the other way around. Oh, Luna, you are so brainwashed and confused.
People showing up at their houses. Okay. Sometimes you would get some nut who'd want to come over and open fire in the courtyard at CNN or something.
Yeah.
But you never had a situation where, I mean, this is a recent phenomenon, by the way, that you have people showing up at like Kavanaugh's, well, sometimes Supreme Court justices were, but showing up at like Brett Kavanaugh's house or Tucker Carlson's house or something like that. You never had that.
Good grief, they're talking about, okay, I'm already bored with that part of it. Hang on. Okay, so here we have, I want to see what Begsy does to get out. Remember before Begsy and her laid their beady eyes on each other? There were twice that Beggs and her were on panel. The first time it was with Peanut on her old channel, Peanut Gallery. And he walked off. He just walked off. And then the second time it was with CJ. Yes, good old RSN. Yeah, great stream news. Yeah. And he walked off away from Klonka because Klonka was a regular on CJ's channel, just like Begsy was. And he walked away. And I guess he's walking away in that same vein, in that same manner. Let's see it.
Discuss it all over again. Yeah, that's trying to get you on panel so she can make money all over the situation again. It's like
never.
Speaking of, I'm gonna bounce before people have any more of my image to make money off of. Then we'll let you two chat.
Oh, the way you make money off of other people's images? Got it. Yeah. What's good for the goose is good for the cat, or what's not good for the goose is not good for the cat. Ah, God, screw it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dipping for a while, y'all. You can catch me in Discord. That's the only place I'm gonna be available. Outside of that, I have no interest in the internet.
All right, bro. Keep your head
Bye.
up.
Bye.
You know where I'm at.
Don't come back.
All right, peace, bro.
Don't come back.
But yeah, it's like
no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Beggs, and don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Beggs, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Okay. It's out of my system.
What do you want me to add? I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say apart from what I've already said.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I worked in a profession where it's routine to shoot the messenger. It's routine.
Mm-hmm.
And you get used to it. But not like, well, what you just think you saw is not what happened. Of course it's what fucking happened. I just watched it.
Oh my God, here it is. Like, not that it made a difference because Beggs looked like he was occupied with other things. He had nothing to add. He added nothing. We just saw his mug sitting there. I think he's mad because he was left out of the conversation. It's just her and Traffic Dog chatting there. Just her and Traffic. So I think, yeah.
And if you have a guilty conscience, then you deal with that on your own. Go to your priest, go to your therapist, go to your whatever. But don't tell me that what I just saw didn't happen. It did happen.
Paging Reverend Steph, paging Reverend Lil Boots. Paging Reverend Steph, paging Reverend Lil Boots. Bless me. Bless me, Reverend, for I have sinned.
Now, if you want to add context, go ahead. I don't know what fucking context you can add to something like that, but go ahead.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I agree. Well, I hope everybody's happy because I've seen this happen in the past.
We're happier than pigs and shit. Thank you. At least for now. Speaking for myself. Okay. Speaking for myself, I am. All right. I'm moving on to the next timestamp that Sama provided for me, which is approximately at 1 minute 16. Let's see. Where is it? 1 minute 16:10. Okay. We're there. All right. Let's do it.
Degree, you know, in this such a serious manner like this, but then it gets to the point where these people start missing Negz, and you know, like
missing what?
His return.
What? We're yearning for his return. God, the delusion is so. God damn it. Delusion is so. Dude, you know what this means, right? People are going to react to you now. That's all what it means. They're going to find other people to react to. There's going to be other drama. If there's one thing in this sphere, there's no shortage of drama. You take a day off, and I've experienced it. You just take a few hours off, and already you're way behind on the tea. Way behind. Yeah. God damn it, you flatter yourselves, and you flatter old Begsy there. Oh, my God.
Which, you know, he doesn't seem like he was back then. It seems like he's at the point where he's like, I am done this time. Yep. So I don't know what all you.
Oh, no, he's not done. He'll be back.
At this point, you'll have no other choice to either go on your psych meds or go see a therapist or get a mental evaluation.
I think you all need to be on your psych meds.
Or, you know, you're going to have to find somebody else to go after now.
Yeah, we will.
That's probably what they'll do because they're psychotic that way.
No, because somebody's always doing something wrong or doing some crazy ass fuck shit. And yeah, I'll be there for that. So will others. You know, God damn it, you flatter yourselves way too much. And when you guys come back, as you will, inevitably. And we'll be back for that too. You know, we'll be back for that too. There we go.
Going and going and going. But yeah, these people will go after people for no reason. So with Monty.
And let's remember, Beggs did, at the end of one of his Crumble streams, the one where he was reacting to me, and it's on a stream. Have no fear. I did react to that stream, so it's on a stream of mine. Have no fear. Yeah, it's there. He told me to unalive myself. He wishes harm on other people's children. Yeah, he wishes harm on other people's children and other people. You know, and he told, and he has no business complaining about people wanting ill on him. He has no business complaining. He told me to off myself.
He didn't do anything to these people.
There's a great example.
Yeah, they picked him out and just went to town at him.
And the thing is that was one of the times when my instinct was telling me that something was very, very, very wrong. Because I saw a playbook. I saw something happening to someone that had been done to Negz in exactly the same way. Waiting until.
Wait a minute. What am I doing? What am I doing? God damn it. Okay. All right. This is what happened. Sorry about this. Okay. Sorry about this. Okay, I missed the timestamp. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go. Sorry about that.
21-year-olds or two kids that are right out of journalism school or right out of college, and they could work them to death, you know, and they would get no complaints. I mean, all that these kids would say is, yes, I will do that. Yes, I will do that. Yes, I will do that. As you get older, you get a little tired. You don't want to do stakeouts. You don't want to work overnights. Maybe you have kids at home, maybe whatever. And you start to say no. And as soon as you start to say no, or as soon as it's obvious that you don't have the same spark you had 5, 10 years prior.
Look at Traffic. He looks bored. She's talking about her career, you know, her past so-called glory days. Look at him. He looks bored. He looks bored. Klonka, don't you know by now with somebody like Traffic, you can't say more than one syllable at a time. Do you not know that by now? Do you not know that? Can't go beyond.
You're out because for every one of you, there are 2, 3, 4, 500 people who are waiting in line to get your job. There is no job security. No. So, you know, and again, you're right. It does surprise me that there are people who behave this way if they are indeed employed and don't understand that. You're right. All it takes is one phone call, one email, one tweet, one whatever, and those people could find themselves in a world of hurt. But but you're right. Maybe all of them are unemployed. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think they are. I really think that they do. And they have this, you know, facade that they're putting on, and it's a bunch of bullshit. they know it's bullshit, and I think at this point they know that there's certain
Who are you talking about? Yourself? You're talking about yourself? Okay. Got
people
it.
that know it's bullshit as well too. But
Mhm.
yeah, you're not gonna behave this way, even in the slightest.
Mhm.
You know, some of these videos of the fake crying and the dramatics, and riling people up, and then even just stuff in people's chats.
Oh, Pebbles! Sorry, I couldn't resist. When he said fake crying, I'm kind of triggered into doing that. Hair trigger reaction. Sorry about that, as you were.
Like if I'm a boss and I get a complaint about one of my associates and they're talking about a stream that they're doing, and there's some comments that are in their chat, and I sit down and I'm looking over this and I'm like, what did that person just say? This is your channel. They're saying this in your chat room. Yeah, I don't think your liability at this point. I don't think we need you working for our company anymore. See you later.
Uh-huh. You heard this. Even he admits. Keep in mind, his family did own a business. His dad owned a pool cleaning business. So they do know. I mean, I don't know if they sold it before the age of social media or not. But yeah, look at this. And I hate it's creepy the way he leans into the camera. He leans his face into the camera. It's kind of creepy, but forget that for a second. He too would say if he saw that shit online, he would can them. He would can them. Yeah. Or not hire them. Even he admitted it. But he says we're full of shit. Klonka says we're full of shit. Oh, God.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, because that's what is going to happen in a lot of these situations. That's just the reality of it. And people don't understand this stuff. I try to talk to people about it and try to explain, what's going on.
Now she looks bored because it's like, focus on me. Focus on me. We're focusing on me now.
Down. They don't understand. They don't get it.
Right.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah,
I don't know. What are you talking
listen,
about?
I had a talk. I had a talk on Thursday with my cousin, and we were on the phone for an hour and a half.
One of those super secret IGGF cousins. One of those super secret Israeli cousins. Oh, we love hearing about them, don't we? See, there you go. You're talking about your family then. Oh my God. I never changed, Klonka. Never changed.
We were hashing out some stuff. And I told him about everything that was going on, and he was absolutely shocked. He's like,
shocked, I tell you, shocked.
Like, he could not understand that this happens in real life.
Oh my God, these people. Okay, were there any other timestamps? Let's see. Did Sama put any other timestamps? Okay, hang on. Did Sama put any other timestamps? Did you put any other timestamps and I don't remember? That's possible. Adios, bro. Oh, yes. Okay. Were there any other timestamps? Collins got the music. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I don't remember if I'm missing a timestamp. Oh, yeah. I'm missing a timestamp somewhere. All right. We're going to be quitting this in, and I'm going to come back to you in chat very shortly, and I'm going to come back and chat with you guys. Okay? Thank you. We're going to come back to you guys in chat very, very shortly. We're not going to finish this.
No. And he was saying to me, well, maybe you need to think twice about this streaming thing. And I said, I'm thinking twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Trust me, I'm giving it a lot of thought, because at this point, the negatives outweigh the positives by so much. There's no money to be made on Rumble unless you're, Charlie Kirk or, Donald Trump Jr. or something, or Candace Owens.
That Dr. Drew.
Oh, he's on Rumble too.
I watch him on there. Yeah.
But I mean, Rumble.
I don't know. Belinda said she made a few bucks on Rumble.
Is a platform.
But Belinda has personality. That's the thing. Belinda has personality. Yeah.
Where there's a certain political.
And unlike you, people actually like Belinda. They love Belinda. If Belinda were gone, we'd miss her. Not you. But we'd miss Belinda if Belinda were gone. That's a difference.
Point of view that I don't share. And I don't want to talk about Trump, and I certainly don't like the guy. So it's like that audience is not going to.
Oh, come now. You love Trumpy. Just admit it. That's Loverboy's man there. Loverboy loves Trumpy. Just admit it. You are a closet Republican, aren't you? I don't know why you choose to keep that in the closet, because many in your community are actually registered Republicans, are they not?
To me. And, you know, I don't want to talk about vaccines, and I don't want to talk about Trump, and I don't want to talk about all that shit. I want to talk about what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
But the reality is that the likelihood that I will ever make money, like money on Rumble, is zero. So what the fuck am I doing? Like, why am I doing this? Why are we?
Because you love being the center of attention. You can't do anything other than go after your perceived enemies. And you love the attention. I'm surprised you're not a Leo. Honestly, I'm super surprised you're not a Leo. But then again, yeah, you've got a lot of that Capricorn in you. You do have a lot of that the problematic side of Capricorn.
Putting ourselves through this shit.
To be punching bag.
You know, exactly.
Punching bag.
No, I totally get it. I totally get where you guys are coming
Suck
from.
that Binky,
I
suck
think a lot
it
of us have
back.
seen the writing on the wall for quite some time. And I'm sure you never could imagine in your wildest dreams that it was like this for Negz being around him.
Never. Well, no, I got an idea. I got an idea early on when women were reaching out to me. You know, women who had been interested in him.
What?
Women
like
who had sent
who?
nudes, or women who had sent whatever.
Okay, them, yeah. Well, they came to their senses. When they figured out who the real Beggs was, they came to their senses. Oi!
Because I would say to Negz, you know, somebody wrote me an email. Who is this? Like, oh, her. You know. And I got a number of these messages, like these very passive aggressive.
Oh my God! Who are all these women? Come on! By now, the real Negz has been laid out to bear. The real Beggs. Okay, every red flag. Oh God! Oh my God! You flatter yourselves. Really? Oh, what? Oh, look, Columbine AK. What did she say? The people on Twitter and in chats who don't think they are doing anything by perpetuating this shit are delusional. What are you talking about, Columbine? What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm so happy for you. You know, I've had a crush on Negz for years.
Oh my God. Who are we talking about? Christina Lava Lamp? Or this Maria Shan or Shan Maria, whatever they're called.
So happy for you. And I thought,
Jesus.
And then when, you know, I mean, it's like, okay, I get it, but why are you writing me an email? I know you. I don't want to know you. And then it just got worse and worse and worse and worse. And so, you know, Negz, I think, said on stream, you know, if Clara had been, because you know that there was that clip you probably made a video with it.
What clip was that?
It was the clip where he's like, I will never, ever, ever have a relationship with a YouTuber. I will never do it.
Oh, I remember that. Who remembers that? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Who remembers that? Beggsy saying he would never get into a relationship with a YouTuber. Never, ever, 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 ever. Well, he kind of did with MFW. Let's remember that. He kind of did with MFW.
Oh, I don't think I made one with that actually.
And people were trying.
Oh, look at Alex, such a tryhard because she has no mind of her own. No, no, no. So she takes orders from others because it's all she's capable of doing, and barely at that, just barely. Takes some effort, gives her a nosebleed. Oh, by retweeting or engaging with the tweets, they are adding to it and encouraging the behavior. What behavior? Your nasty ass behavior, or you guys are encouraging their nasty ass behavior? Oh,
use that old clip taken completely out of context to make it to strengthen their argument that this was a troll, that we were doing this reviews and all this.
Yeah.
And like, well, he said it. Well, no, I know why he said it, because partly it was because when you have two people, I mean, look, I have dated television producers, and there's a lot of competition, you know, and if one person does better than the
there we go. She dates. What a sad fall from grace, going from politicians and television producers and rock stars to some loser, unemployable, hapless, hopeless deadbeat in Nowheresville, Indiana. Oh, the fall from grace. We're loving this for you, you know. We're loving this. Is a pass the popcorn moment.
The other, it turns into a big deal, and there's a lot of professional jealousy, and it destroys the relationship. And I think that that's what it was. It's like, I don't want somebody to come and use me for my platform, and I don't want to get into this back and forth and all of that. But the difference is that I, at the time, had an actual job. You know, this really was my hobby. I didn't consider myself to be a YouTuber.
Yeah, if you say so. Again, me thinks you doth protest too much. If you say so.
Yeah.
You know, I was a journalist who did YouTube as a hobby.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have been doing that. And you shouldn't have been doing that while working as an active journalist. You shouldn't have been doing that. I wouldn't be surprised if doing the type of content you were doing on YouTube was what got you canned. I'm really not surprised. It's what got you canned.
But we haven't run into that problem because our relationship is an actual relationship.
It's a quid pro quo relationship. Come on. Who are you trying to fool? Now, who are you trying to convince now?
And we have to, and we know we're mature enough to know when the disadvantages outweigh what little rewards there are in terms of our mental health, in terms of our relationship, the kid, the privacy, doing what it is that we really want to do. And it's just like,
It's not
What is it besides they want to do? What is it? Maybe, you know what I think too? Mysteriously, the condo in Washington, D.C. will be taken off the market. Yeah, it'll be taken off the market.
fun anymore
no,
either.
it's not fun. It's not
I
fun.
mean, it
I don't,
can't-
yeah, I don't want to get into a pissing contest with all these people.
It
Oh,
can be
you
fun.
live
Yeah.
for it. Come now. You live for it on Twitter. Even though you're going to be offline, trust me, you're going to be back on Twitter at 4 a.m. like you always are.
People don't want to invade your real lives. You're making videos about this person,
My
trying to
God.
make them look bad. They make one back at you. That's how it's supposed to go. But it broke along the way, and it's just spiraled out of control.
Oh, this is what I was
No.
going to say, though, now that I remember why I was telling that story. So I think that,
Hey,
I think that
Silvana.
at one time he said, you know, if Clara had been anyone but a person who has gone through this, she would have left me by now
Yeah.
because of all of this
The
shit.
craziness.
Oh my God, no. Begsy it is, and maybe they are single by now. Maybe they're just still pretending to be a couple. It's like kind of weird. In the same household, in the same house, they're in separate rooms, each with a separate screen instead of sitting next to each other on the same screen.
Yeah,
You
it's a
know,
lot.
of the invasion of privacy. If
Oh
I had been
my
some
God.
lady who never had a channel and never went through this shit,
Yes, we know what you did. Now, where's our apology? Oh, wait a minute. Some of us won't accept it because we won't believe it's sincere. Okay, as you were.
and I saw that my job was being contacted, that I was on kiwi farms, that I was being doxxed, that my kids' pictures were being posted, you know,
Yeah.
my relatives and people digging up obituaries and people doing all. Very, very few people who have not been through it would want to stick around for that. Quite nothing personal against Negz or anybody. It's just that it's a lot, and until you've gone through it, you have no way of knowing how much the lot is until you've experienced
Oh, no, you don't know. Your privileged ass doesn't know. No.
a lot. You know.
Yeah. No, I totally get that. I totally get that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people in the chat, you know, showing support, showing love. You know, Ritalin said, I have to believe that things will get better and pan out for the both of you. This wasn't deserved. And I think both of your talents will drive you to success in ways.
Sponsored by Ritalin. I think you need to lay off the Ritalin, okay? You really do need to lay off the Ritalin and any other pharmaceutical you're on. Seriously. This is your brain on drugs, people.
Might not be expected.
I also
thanks for
think,
that.
look, I really also want to hammer this home. I'm going to get a little bit to be a bit of a pant load, but here's the thing. There are a lot of things that Negz and I disagree on. You know, we disagree on vaccines. We disagree on Trump. We disagree on, actually, that's pretty much it. But those are big things, right?
Yeah.
And somehow,
Okay, maybe not the vaccine part, but I'm pretty sure you agree on politics. Oh, I'm pretty sure you do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do agree on politics.
it doesn't matter. Okay. We don't talk about vaccines ever. Okay. I mean, the last time I think vaccines came up in conversation was I was visiting and we were with one of his kids and his girlfriend. And we were waiting because this tattoo joint in another city was running a special and there was this ridiculous line. And we were waiting and waiting. And I realized that I didn't have a charger cord in my car for the phone. And my phone was running out of battery. So I said, okay, I'm going to run to CVS. I went to CVS and I got the cord. And then I just thought, okay, so I went back to the pharmacy.
Oh, goody.
And, you know, this is a state where people don't want to get vaccinated, right? Unlike
Mhm.
DC, where you have to make an appointment like 2 months in
Uh-huh.
advance.
Yeah.
So I just wandered back there. They had my vaccine records and I got a booster. And then I got in the car and I went back and I joined them. And I was.
Oh, look at Columbine. Look at Columbine, Amy, AK, playing the victim here. Oh, look at this. Just look. Columbine, AK.
Joking, and I said, so guys, while I was at CVS,
Hang on a second.
I got a booster. And Negz turned to his kid and said, I told you she was going to do that. Did it turn into a big conflagration, a big lecture, a big thing about Fauci? No. He was like, yeah, of course she got a vaccination. He chooses not to get vaccinated for a number of different reasons. I am vaccinated. I'm a very strong believer in vaccines. Guess what topic we have never argued about?
Yeah, that one. Right?
And so it is possible for two people who have worldviews that don't mesh 100% of the time to be able to set them aside and say, look, I love you because of who you are, because of all these things, these qualities that you have. If we disagree, as long as it doesn't turn into a major altercation, it doesn't fucking matter. If Negz decides to vote for Trump in the next election, am I going to leave him? No. Do I like Trump? I despise him. But so what? It's only a vote.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, granted, yes, I have very strong feelings about Trump. Like I said, I hate the guy. But at the same time, who cares?
Yeah.
You know, I love this man. So
Yeah,
that's
what's most
you know,
important.
And it is possible. My point is that it is possible to have a really good, even just a friendship with someone with whom you disagree. Just because somebody says something that you disagree with is no reason to try to destroy that person's life.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the basis for a lot of their reasoning for them doing certain things. Yourself, don't blame other people.
Right.
Try if you get, you know, if you're not succeeding the way that you want, fix it.
Mm-hmm.
Do something to fix it. Don't take it out on other people. Fix it.
Right.
Inside
Right.
yourself.
Right. And I mean, on YouTube or on Twitch or on Rumble or any other social media platform, we are all independent contractors. So it's our responsibility to figure out how are we going to succeed. And if we find that our success is beginning to wane, then we have to take some inventory and say, okay, well, what happened? Now, if somebody like, I don't know, PewDiePie goes on his channel, or somebody with like that or that guy Charlie, that Penguin Zero guy. I mean, if somebody with a giant following goes on their channel and they say this person sucks, right? Now that could work to your advantage because you end up getting a lot of people coming over who are curious and they want to see what you're doing. But you know, if a giant creator attacks you, they could destroy your channel.
Oh my God, sorry about that.
But if it's just
sorry about that.
creators who are all going at each other, then I mean, look, when people started leaving my channel, I knew it was because they just didn't want to be associated with me anymore. And I was like, okay, bye. You know, what am I going to do now? Gee, I don't know. How am I going to right this ship?
I mean, it's scary because that's when the dog piling starts. People join
in
the crowd.
Sorry, guys.
A bunch of smaller creators. They try to, get in.
Sorry, guys. Oh my God. Well, I'm not going to go back. I'm sorry about this. I'm not going to go back. But yeah,
and, someone that is like mid-level and that they think that's going to boost them up. You know, there's ways that you can do.
But I will say this. I will say this. What Columbine said. She was talking about work in IT and everybody needs IT. But here's the thing. She used to work in IT. And the reason she doesn't, she has no work ethic, obviously. It's like, oh, I don't know. She's another one who plays victim, blames others for her trouble. Okay. Now, she likely lost her job because, oh, I don't know. Because maybe an HR doesn't like it. And HR does not like it. When you, spend their time and their dime on social media, on Twitter and on YouTube. I don't know. Here's the crazy thing. A company kind of expects you to do your job. Yes. Ka-ching. They kind of expect you to do your job. They expect you to work. Hey, I'm going to ask Mr. Me. He's a working man. He works full time. If your company, okay, well, I mean, I know you don't work at a desk, so it's not really applicable to you. But let's say your desk, they spent their work day on social media and they got caught. What would happen?
They could be fired. They could be sued.
Thank you.
Fraud.
Thank you. Thank you. And what does your company expect you to do when you show up in your shift? What do they expect you to do?
When you're at work, you're expected to work on the company's behalf.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There. You heard it from a real working man. You heard it from a real working man. You're
Try to just destroy someone,
right?
To affect them offline.
Or if you just try to rebrand. You know, like when I said I'm not doing Chantal anymore, and people thought I was joking, and I would go back and forth. I would slip up here and there, but I really did not want to cover Chantal anymore.
Then why did you do it? You kept going back to her. God, you kept going back to her.
A lot of people left.
Here's the thing. A lot of people say, I'm not covering Chantal anymore. Some have actually stuck to their word and they haven't. Some have actually, and I'm, you know. But then there are others that just can't resist. They just can't resist. They can't quit Chantal. They just can't quit Chantal.
Okay, then go find a channel that covers Chantal the way you want Chantal covered if you're interested. But I'm not that channel. Yeah. And if people leave, what am I going to do? Cry about it? I made an open announcement. I'm not talking about Chantal anymore. Okay, well, if you're a Chantal audience member, then this is not the channel for you. Yeah. And that was my decision. I can't blame somebody who's doing better than me covering Chantal when I've openly said I don't want to talk about Chantal anymore. Right. It's my doing.
Yeah. You didn't go out and seek where they were going and start attacking those creators that they went to. But that's what these people do. That's what they do. It's amazing. It's amazing. Well, this is all very unfortunate. It is sad to say the least. And it sucks. It does. It does. It really does suck.
Burnout sucks. Invasions of privacy suck.
Aww.
Abuse, like nonstop abuse from hundreds of people every day sucks.
Yeah, it does. You know, it does, doesn't it? And maybe you'll think twice before you do it, because that's what you do. That's what you and your ilk do. Maybe you'll think about it next time.
Again, invasions of privacy, this thing of people thinking that they have a right to invade your home. And I do call it a home invasion. I know people think
oh my God, who's invading your home? Who?
It's ridiculous and they make fun of me for it, but I don't care. It is.
You want to talk about home invasion? Some of you might remember this. Boogie2988, he's a gamer / vlogging channel. He went through weight loss surgery some years ago, and one of his claims to fame on his channel was a character sketch, you know, a character called Francis, who was prone to rages and things like that. You know, I loved Francis. I'll admit, I loved Francis. For the longest time, I loved Francis. But anyways, my point is, a couple of years ago, like right in the height of lockdowns, worldwide lockdowns, when the pandemic first started, somebody called Frank Hassel, another unhinged individual, crossed many state lines somehow during lockdowns and showed up at Boogie's house. Yeah, they showed up at Boogie's house. And gunshots were fired. Boogie fired a gun in the air, supposedly a warning shot. Something that could have been quite tragically. Yeah, that is scary shit. That is scary shit. And you people talk about, it's like the Boogie2988 Frank Hassel thing. Nobody invaded your home. Nobody. Repeat after me.
A home invasion, when people decide that they are going to try and break up your family or try to get the kid taken away, even if they do it as a joke. It's not.
Oh my God, no one's. You're so afraid of getting the kid taken away. Get offline, get your house in order, and start actually parenting that kid. Dang. Dang. Let's move over a bit. Okay.
Just started YouTube like a year ago, maybe. And he's like, did this have anything to do with kiwi farms? And I said, how do you know that? I got into Messenger with him. Yeah. And it turns out that Clive and Dennis and Barry, who's someone we all love, EDI Jester, I'm in a group chat with them in Messenger. And we were talking about the trolling and kiwi farms and the chans and all of that kind of stuff. And I said, look, Clive, it's possible. And, you know, I mean, it's always possible that these people are going to come for Clive, Clive and Dennis too. Yeah. And Barry, because of the kind of content that they do. But
oh, that cough really don't sound too good. It really don't sound too good at all.
It's not going to be as, I mean, it could be bad. I don't know. But at the same time, none of them, the three of them are gay men, and they don't have, I mean, I'm not saying that gay men can't have children in the house. Of course, gay men can, but they just happen to be three gay men who do not have children in the house. Yeah. So when I explain
129, what did you give me? Time step 1 hour and 29 minutes. I passed it. All right, let me go back to it. 1 minute 29. Let me go back to it. 29 and how many seconds? 1 hour 29 exactly. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, here we are, just 5 seconds before. Okay, here we go.
Observed. I didn't blame other people for it. You know, I didn't say, well, I didn't get the promotion or I didn't get this job or whatever because of X. No, because when you interview for a job, you never know. Like, for example, let me give you an example. So in the federal government, when you see a job posting and you get excited, you think, I'm going to apply for this job. 9 times out of 10, that job has already been designated for somebody. inside the agency, and they have to.
Yeah, that works that way for any public service or in media. It's usually internal hirings. They hire from within.
Was that because that is it's the law? They have to.
Yeah.
But the likelihood that you are going to even be called in for an interview is not good unless you know somebody who can bring you in. Unless that's how I ended up at Voice of America, because the woman who hired me had worked with me at CNN, and we sat next to each other, and she got a job at VOA, and she brought me in as a contractor, and then I got hired full time. And the
yes, nepotism, contacts. It's what makes the world go round, don't it? All right.
Funny thing, and here's a funny story. So when they opened up my job, there were many people who applied, but out of all the candidates, I ended up in 3rd place. And the person was the top. And this was a job that basically had been set aside for me. I mean, it was my job. It was my job description. And the guy that Human Resources ranked at number 1 was a guy who was 21 years old. He had been an intern. The guy had no TV experience except for interning. But he wrote his application with all the right buzzwords, because they run these applications through like an AI kind of thing.
That's actually true. It's a scan and score. It's a scan and score software. Like if you've got X number of buzzwords that they're looking for, the scan and score software will score the CV. And the CVs with the highest scores are the only ones that actually get looked at, and everything else goes into the trash. My ex has a background in HR management. He has background in HR management, and he told me all this.
You know, and they pick out keywords, and if they hit the right number of keywords, and the kid had worked at VOA, so he knew the tricks.
Yeah.
And so my boss saw the Human Resources pitch. She's like, "Are you fucking crazy? This kid has no TV experience." You know, I mean, it specifically said you have to be able to do this. You have to have this many years of experience, and this kid.
But TV is a profession. Anything in media is a profession that worships the young. How she lasted that long is shocking to me. It's beyond me, because it's a profession they have for the young. And age discrimination in media, like ageism is rampant in the workforce in pretty much any and all industries, but in media it's particularly bad. Yeah,
it had like 6 months of experience as an intern.
Yeah.
No, it's ridiculous. So eventually they had to do some jiggery pokery so that Human Resources would understand that they had made a huge mistake. And I got hired for the job because I was the one with the qualifications. But you see, it's kind of rigged, so you have to know how to work the system. But yeah, so but that's just a weird thing about applying for a job at the federal government. Now, again, if you're working like you worked in the music business, if you work in a competitive industry.
Oh my God, the reject from Tommy Boy Records, please.
You know how that is. It's not fair, ever.
God,
no, I mean,
the
I was
reject
in
from
the
Tommy
cable
Boy
industry for a long
Records.
time. It was owned by the Washington Post. So, a lot of
the lies about the way he flexes about himself. But yeah, come on, do continue trashing. We do like science fiction around here. We really do love science fiction around here.
A promotion, it came from within, because that showed strong, leadership. If you can hire within, then they're doing something right. If you have to keep making all these external hires, there's something going on with the leadership, and then they look at, what's going on with them, and should they be in those positions? But yeah, I totally get it. And I mean, you do have to work for it, for what you want, and work really hard. And it takes a lot of time. And yeah, it's on you. It's on you to get to that level that you want to get to. And it's the same thing that goes along with this. I mean, if you want to get somewhere, rely on yourself. Don't blame other people. Right. Try if you get if you're not succeeding the way that you want, fix it. Do something to fix it. Don't take it out on other people. Fix it inside yourself.
Right. And I mean, on YouTube or on Twitch or on Rumble or any other social media platform, we are all independent contractors. So it's our responsibility to figure out how are we going to succeed.
Okay, I think that's where I was. Yeah. All right. Let's go further up. All right. So we now know how she got into VOA. Oh, he's by himself. Let's see her. When did she leave? Hold on. Hold the phone. When did she leave? All right. Here we go. Let's go.
You as a person as well too, despite all the people that were in my ear.
Oh my God! Look at all the hearts in that chat. Look at all the hearts.
I've come to find out they're really full
D.
of shit.
Higgins, Mama Warbucks, and Holly Mack, and sponsored by Ritalin. Yeah, sponsored by Ritalin. Do get off drugs. It's not good for you. Not good for you.
And they would try to remind me of that over and over. It's like hammer it home into me, like kind of like program me in a certain way. It was really odd. But yeah, I'm glad we've gotten to know each other.
Me too.
And you guys are good.
Aww. Do we break out into another chorus of Kumbaya? Oh my God.
People, and I wish you nothing but the best. Nothing but happiness for you and your family and your child that you guys have. And
oh my God, he's even in. That child has a mother, and she's not Mama.
I'm gonna stay a fan like I always have been. And you know, if you guys do pre-recorded stuff or whatever that is, or next put some music, whatever that is, I'm going to continue to be a fan of that and following it. I know a lot of people in the chat will as well.
Thank you, Tragic. I am going
you for coming
to
on.
sign off now. Bye, guys. Thanks,
All right.
everybody.
Thanks for coming on.
Oh God, that Joker smile. Bye, Klonka. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do? Oh, and then
all right.
All right. Yes.
What's up, chat? What's up, chat? How you guys doing? So, what are your thoughts on this?
Not much. I already expressed them pretty much in this stream. Mute. Oh, you made the same mistake as me. You made the same mistake I did.
These people are deranged. I don't know what other way to put it, but they're just deranged.
Oh no.
It's unfortunate.
Uh-huh.
It is sad. It is sad, D.
Sucking up for that D coin.
Luna says, I'm heartbroken, but I understand that it's the best route for both of them to take.
Aww.
So sad they had to go
Looks like you're more heartbroken about it than we are. Oh, God.
down this way. It's sad. What are your plans? I mean, my plans, I mean, you guys have seen I've made music. I've been making music more lately. I put the song up, you know.
Yeah, we love the science fiction, but only to a degree here.
I call it Psycho, you know, because they say I'm psycho. So I just made a song called that. And a lot of people were talking crap saying this dude can't make music or whatever, but they haven't said shit about that. And, you know, I put a few hours into that. But I'm going to continue to make music. I'm going to continue to make content. You know, there have been threats thrown my way, thrown my direction, and things like that. But, you know, I haven't put up with it as long as they have to the degree that they've received it. So I don't know. I mean, I think I'm going to still keep doing me.
So he was by himself, because I'm right now at the 1 hour 45 mark. His stream finishes at 2 hours 28. So another 45 minutes, he's by himself? Another 25 minutes, he's by himself? Okay, that's his outro? Is that his outro? What is this? What is this? Oh, God. He's reacting to Hussey and MFW and himself. Reacting to Hussey. Oh, God. Whatever. Reacting to Hussey. Again, reacting to Hussey. All right, we're going to stop.
Terrorists in the game.
Okay, we're going to stop this reaction. Thank you so much for sharing the Google link. I'm going to spend the rest of the time talking about you guys. Talking not about you guys, but to you guys. I'm going to talk about you guys. Hello again, Silvana. It's good to have you here. Okay, let's see. How far back do we go up? Again, don't take it personally. If I miss your chat, there's just so many people right now. Okay, so don't take it personally. Okay. So anyways, so yeah, thank you all for sticking around. I just want to go quickly. Mods, if you can put my links in the chat. I have a shorts channel here on YouTube. It's called Fedora Misadventure Shorts. And it's basically my misadventures. No drama, no girl world. It's basically walking tours of Montreal and elsewhere. And the odd weekend drives I take with my roommate and day trips and stuff like that. It's really fun content, fun shorts to watch. I may start doing some lives on there because I do have to bump up my watch time, because the thing is, a channel with nothing but shorts, you get the views all right, but you don't rack up the watch hours, not so much. So I got to kind of rack up because I want to get that channel to monetization, and I need to bump up getting the 4,000 watch hours inside 12 months. Not going to do it on shorts, so I may start live streaming from there. Again, no girl world or anything like that. No. It'll be like a walking tour or an afternoon drive or something like that. Something like that. Okay. And so there's that. So please consider subbing if you haven't already. Okay. And mods can put the links in. That would be great. Sama or Death or anyone. Lil Boots if you're still around. Any mods, Death. Any of my mods. Yeah. So anyways. What else can we do? Yeah. Also, you have my links also for Twitter if you want to follow me. It's at Clara's Dog 2. And of course, the links to my TikTok and my Instagram. It's again my misadventures, not girl world, no drama, nothing like that. But it's fun content, and I'm proud of it. Also, if you wish to support the channel, you can join the channel. I have channel memberships now. Once again, a huge thank you to Steph, who gifted all those channel memberships today. Thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated. And yep, Steph is awesome, who has been with me for a long time. You can also donate to my PayPal, which is in the pinned comment above. Those who are watching in replay, all links to support the channel are in the description box below, as well as all my social media links where you can find me or hunt me down or stalk me or whatever. Are all there. So yeah, and also I have a merch store. Got some cool t-shirts, mugs, excuse me, mugs, t-shirts, all of that. Yeah, all of that. Go check it out. If I do say so myself, my merch is a far cry better than Begsy's ever was. If I do say so myself, yeah. And also a free way to help your girl out. A free way to help your girl out would be just give a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Subscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And that's a free way to help your girl out. Okay. So yeah, I apologize again for the lack of audio. I forgot to hit that mute button away again. I apologize for that. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing good. Hey, Lo Siento. Good to see you. Yeah, her lady toupee and her crown lighting setup. Yeah, but that was her swan song, supposedly, Lo Siento. The stream will be up in replay. But yeah, Klonka says she's never coming back. We'll see if she stays true to her word, and we don't believe it. I'm going to put a poll up on my community tab for later, just for shits and giggles. Thank you, Colin. She lost her job around the same time she lost all dignity. Oh, my. That had to have been a long time ago, Daff. I Lo Siento. That and some fresh work done to her face. Look at that filler bruising from the bottom left. Ouch. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. They split totally. Hey, drum set. If you are on the company's time, you represent the company. Exactly. Exactly, Princess. Sama, you could hear it in her voice last week, post-TRO hearing. Negz has become Degs because she can't move that upper lip. And Botox is turned to, oh God, she needs to fire her. She needs to can her Botox person. Absolutely. Princess, exactly. And in some fields, higher positions, you represent the company in your off time too. Absolutely right, Sama. My ex used to work in media, just like her. He used to work in radio, AM, FM radio, as a producer, not as an online personality, but as a producer. But he was warned when the advent of social, and he started there long before the advent of social media. And when social media started to become a thing, they were warned. Everybody that worked there, from on-air personalities to producers to engineers to IT to bathroom cleaners, were warned. Even on your personal social media accounts, you are representing the station. You are representing the station, even on your personal accounts. So mind what you post and how you post it. Exactly. Yeah. Get the rebrand. Get the fuck out. Rebrand. Yeah, because that worked so well when we all went over to Twitch and he couldn't stop himself spurging about it. No, he couldn't. And remember why he got mad at Belinda because she dropped her Patreon. He got mad at Silvana because she dropped her Patreon. Well, that's because he became impossible to defend any further. He was indescribably cruel to Belinda and to others, and and just because they wouldn't promote his damn crumble and his damn Twitch, he had a fit. He had a little hissy fit. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Why are Klonka's bangs 3 different lengths? Is she wearing fake bangs too? Probably. I'm going to say probably. Yeah. Boo-boo. Yes, fake hair all over. Maybe it's a wig or a stylist hates her too. Even the farm said she needed to fire. Even the farms made a comment. They said the more she goes to her hairdresser, the worse it looks. She needs to can the hairdresser. She honestly looks so much nicer with shorter hair. Just struggle strands. Boo-boo pulled forward from the back of the gaps. LOL. Ooh. Sama, it's a foil, a toupee that attaches at the top. You can see the line along the crown where she has the bald spot showing. It's a chestnut auburn color. Fedora, you're close to that next timestamp. I think it's 1 hour. Yeah, we did. Her bangs nearly to the back of her head. Ooh. Lo siento. I don't know too much about synthetic hair. Neither do I, Sama. 4chins, not 4chan. LOL. I love her streams from DC because they show off her bangs at their business situation. No, it's okay. Keep playing from where you were. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sama. Isn't one heavy vape hit basically a cigarette? I'm not too familiar with the health risks, but I know it's not the safe substitute it was advertised as. It's not. After I got really sick and I was dealing with the pericarditis and the pleural effusion, which means basically I had fluid buildup in my right lung, and I was told not to vape because vaping would be as bad for me. It would be as dangerous for me as smoking was. I was warned about that by my cardiologist. Sama, see how she's pointing that bright light to the top of the head? It's a classic lighting trick. It also blurs out the forehead. Yes. It's also because of veterans' preferences, milspo preferences. So, yeah, exactly. I don't know why I know why. Because everybody was being mean to her, Silvana. That's why everybody's being mean to her and her family, quote unquote, air quotes. Her family. That's why. Silvana doesn't hide the greasy bangs. She's managed to bore 2 men in one stream. If you can get the job putting people to sleep, she'd be Employee of the Year. Let's call her Sally Somonex. Oh, God. No offense to Sally who was here. Sorry. No offense to Sally who was here in chat. LOL. No, it does not. In-screen primping certainly doesn't allow attention to drift away from them either. I know. They get the job if they're qualified for it over everyone else. BC Milpos and vets have moved around and choppy experience or license in another state. I see. Def. I also think Pegs doesn't really want to stream with the pencil neck. I'm not knowledgeable about lighting, so I didn't even notice. Thank you so much for pointing all this out. I can only tell the lip filler marks because she worked at because she used to work at a cosmetics clinic. Oh, wow. Lasted TV because she was always behind the camera. Exactly. Sama just detail oriented, and I love to poke at bloviating pedants. I know. Clara can F all the way off. She never gave up a jack shot for this country. I know. Silvana, he doesn't want to be around anyone, and you know that. Oh my goodness. I'm going to skip over a few. Don't take, because I've been on for over 3.5 hours. Been on for over 3.5 hours, and I want to end this very shortly. I'll stay with you another few minutes, but if I skip over, again, don't take it personally, please. Why is she talking about that job from long ago? She quit. It's over. I think she got fired, Silvana. I think she got canned. I'm heated about her crap about government jobs. You and me both. And I used to have a government job, so there's that. In my province, though. In my respective province. Yep. She does. She tried to relive glory days that never existed. Hey, Kala? Yeah. He signs off at 1 hour 33. Really? Then what was the rest of it for 2.5 hours, Sama? What was the rest of it? Oh, my goodness. The devil is always in the details. Keep doing the Lord's work. You are shit. You are an attic dweller. Fix it or beg for $40, kratom and kitty litter, and either success comes to you. Right on. They were all saying how sad they were for Mima and Badgeroonie. Aw, yeah, I know. They were all having a collective sad. They were having a collective depression in there, eh, Sama? Yeah. But it's funny how they were saying, whatever are we going to do when they're not around? Whatever will we do for content? Oh, whatever will we do? Oh, damn. He had to swallow before he said, your child. Exactly. He did. They are absolute clowns, Death. He's going to pulp. Yeah, absolutely. Very true.
He goes on to watch AK videos on us. Isn't that sweet? Ain't that sweet? Don't know if I can handle tragic solo. Well, that's why we're not. That's why we're not. The rest of the stream sucks. I think the whole stream sucked, to be honest. We made it palatable over here. Thanks for not watching tragic. You're very welcome. Thank you for putting in the links, the e-begging, the obnoxious e-begging portion of the show, which we went through. But these are the links to support the channel and my socials. So if you want to take note of that. Again, for those watching in replay, keep all the links to support the channel, as well as my socials, are all in the description box below. Thank you. Yes, this is my shorts channel. Afternoon drives, afternoon walks, walking tours of Montreal, all that very fun content. So go check it out. You're going to take it personal. Yes, see what my merch has to offer. Thank you. Yes, I have t-shirts, mugs, and all that. Thank you, Sama. You can follow me on Twitch, even though I haven't been there in forever. And I may come back to it. I'll let you know when I come back to it, if I come back to it, honestly. And Twitter, yes, join the fun on Twitter. Thank you so much, Death, for putting in this, my shorts and my TikTok. And thank you for putting in for the Instagram. Thank you, mods. You are awesome. You are awesome. And thanks to Reverend Steph once again, absolutely, and her generosity. Steph and her talent and her generosity. Yes, she is, Steph. She is. Please don't forget to like up the stream. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. It's a free way to help your girl out. It doesn't feature a hooded figure sitting butterfly. You're miles ahead of Begsy. No, I don't have anything like that in my merch store, Lo Siento. I can promise you that. I don't have anything even remotely close to that. Shitting butterflies. No, I have nothing remotely close to that. Oh, the menstruating butterflies. Yeah, the menstruating butterflies. No, I don't have anything remotely close to that. That we shouldn't use his real name. As I was a TV journalist, got fired for posting hateful content against refugees on her private Facebook. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh. I hate to admit it, but DC looks super cute, short hair, decent makeup, when she did that mating dance for him before they started dating. That mating dance was cringe, Kala. That absolute cringe. Right, Silvana, if you work within media, especially social media, is looked into, and it can reflect negatively upon the... Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And not just the media, but in any and all industries pretty much these days, you know. They're catching up. Employers and that, and the law are catching up with the technology. Oh, my God. God. And she pretends she doesn't know that. I know. Hey, Shady Bougie, good to see you. That I can agree with, Callie. Oh, dear. Yeah, no problem. This will be up in replay. For those just joining in, it'll be up in replay. Absolutely. Yes, thank you. Shitty butterflies, thank you. Have a good one. Thank you, Princess Wreckage, for stopping by. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you. And thank you, mods. You are all awesome, as well as everybody else. Mad Hatters alike. Thanks for all the fun and the snarky. How did Pegs watch that flat tummy dance and still want to date her? I don't know, Boo Boo. Especially he did react to it long ago, before they laid their beady little eyes on each other. He did. Yeah. He did actually react to it and reacted to it negatively. Yep. Thank you, Kala. Absolutely. Thumbs up. Oh, I'm glad you had fun. It's our pleasure, Kimmy. Thank you for enjoying the stream. Thank you. Happy Sunday. Thanks so much, Steph, for gifting all those memberships. Thank you for your generosity and writing the prayers. And with that, please take care of yourselves and each other. And always remember, if there's somebody in your midst who is alone or vulnerable in the world, please take the time to look in on them. Sometimes just lending a sympathetic ear to that person can make all the difference in the world. We will end with Reverend Steph and Reverend Lil Boots' prayers again. We're going to, because we need prayers right now. It's Sunday and we need prayers. Hang on.
We need prayers. Or do I still have my prayers? Oh gosh, do I still have my prayers? Hang on. Okay. No, we're gonna end up with another She's a F Ucker poem. Another She's a F Ucker poem. There we go.
Why, hello, boys and girls. She's a F Ucker at your service. And I heard my services are requested. So we're in for another poem so bad, it's genius. But first, let's warm up. Let's start to feel who we are. Serenity now. Serenity now. Serenity now. About the mess, until you pay my housekeeper, we don't comment about it. Okay. On with the festivities. Ode to DCMediagirl and Beggsy again. Yes, because they just want to report everybody who talks about them, because they want everybody as broke as they are, which is really a euphemism, is they want everybody to be as miserable as they are. Yes. So let's once again feel who we are. The poem is called A Spiteful and Crazy Channel by She's a F Ucker. Whose channel is that? I think I know. Its owners are quite angry, though. Oh, yeah, they are. She comes cross like a dark potato. I watch her pace. I cry, hoo-hoo! She gives her channel a shake and screams, I've made a bad mistake. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. The only other sounds, the break of distant waves and birds awake. Oh, no. No. You didn't wake up the birds, did you? Clonk up. Shame on you. This channel is spiteful, crazy, and deep. But she has promises to keep. Oh, yes, she does. So she's going to strike all of us down and go through the comment section of everybody, because they have no lives. Revenge is a promise a girl should keep. Oh, yeah, definitely a promise a girl should keep. She rises from her cursed bed with thoughts of violence in her head. Uh-oh. I think she's been hanging around Columbine, Amy, too long. A flash of red. A flash of rage. She sees red, like my chair. With thanks from She's a F Ucker. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.
And on that note, we're going to say goodbye here too. We're going to say goodbye here. I'll make a note of that, Sama, tambourine emoji for the channel members. Yes. Wise words from She's a F Ucker. Yes, we're going to bring her out more often. Not on live streams, obviously, because that's a bit difficult to do, to carry a live stream with just She's a F Ucker. But I will upload some shorts of She's a F Ucker, definitely. Yeah. So, yeah, I will make a note of it. New emojis are going to be made, new, more current emojis. When I started the channel memberships, I took a look at the collection of emojis I have. And while they're cool and they're cute, they're just outdated and not relevant really to today. So new ones are going to be in order. Somebody has offered, but duly noted, yeah, a tambourine emoji. Yeah. So on that note, have a good afternoon, everybody. Oh, God, I've been on all afternoon. Oh, well. I don't know when I'm going to come back. Depends on the tea. Yeah. I don't know when I'm going to come back. It'll be this week, obviously, so I am planning to stream here more often. Yeah, well, thank you. It was fun. And thank you. You all rock. Thanks you, new members and all that. Thank you all. You all rock. Have a good afternoon, everybody. Catch you all next time. Catch you all in the next room. And thank you to new members and everybody you all rock. You are all awesome. Have a good day. Bye.